everybody. Merry Christmas.
Hey, happy holidays, everybody. Happy New Year soon to be. So
happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate.
And Kwanzaa and
Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
That one as well.
Dang, that was good. High five you.
There you go on that one. So as you see here, Frack Paddy Wack coming from live in the Paddy and Wack
table.
Paddy Wack Studios.
Copyright. So we're here once again. We want to thank everybody. Thank all our guests that have been with us since the beginning at the end of March of 2020. We want to thank everybody jumping in on chat, our friends who have been supporting us. I definitely want to thank this immediate family right here of friends.
Yeah.
Because we're crazy enough to be together.
Frank, give the thanks to our sponsors.
So we would like to thank Dr. Stratton with Lakeland's Health and Family Chiropractic in Lakeland, Florida, and one of my dearest, closest friends, Kelly Snow. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, we love you. Thank you.
Yes.
We appreciate all you guys' support, everybody who's been watching us, sharing us, even if you clicked in, just one time, or if you've been there every week for every episode, or you're going back through the YouTube channel now.
Because we checked it twice and we know who you are.
Or the Facebook channel, and you are going back and watching episodes. We've had a lot of fun having guests on. We've had a lot of fun having just banter, being social distance, and doing our show from our different rooms of our houses on through to now where we are doing our show together again in person here at the end of the year. So looking forward to another year ahead. We appreciate you guys.
All right. Hey, everybody.
Welcome once again to Frack Paddy Wack. And I just realized that through all this moment in time, I'm still wearing sunglasses inside.
You are.
So, oops.
It's okay.
You had your hater blockers on.
Long day at the bar. He's good. He's good.
What can I say? So everybody, welcome once more. Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Follow us on all our handles on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Periscope. And that's after hours.
Oh, my bad.
So, yes. Usually I say that the handles are up here, but I believe with this format of being live, the handles are somewhere down there below Wack or in the live video, maybe somewhere behind me. So, if you see that. Yeah, anyways, hey, how you guys doing?
Good opening. Great job. All right. Yeah. Welcome. All right.
So, as we mentioned, like that guy said, follow us everywhere, but click that little share button. If you're on Facebook right now, if you can do us a really big favor, just click share. You never know who's having a bad day, who's had a rough day, who's had a long week, and they are just looking forward to some laughs. So click that share button, share us out to your profile. We're going to have some fun today. We are going to reminisce on Christmas past, some of our old timeless traditions and some craziness things that might have happened, maybe little miracles along the way. Lots of little things, but we're going to talk about Christmas and then, or the holidays in general. And at some point, Frack's going to get up and make a drink, whatever is in Paddy and Wack's fridge. Got it. Or on the bar.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
There's a lot of stuff in there. He gets milk and cookies.
Or almond milk.
Okay, almond milk, would that be better?
Oh, healthy.
Yes.
Almond milk, there we go.
There's like a tail on your elf suit now, so we.
Elves don't have tails.
I know. I feel like I should have added one now.
She's supposed to dress me up.
Yeah, you really know, like,
I am her plaything.
he's my fun little-
I'm gonna put on
my
the
little baby doll.
I'm not putting on the nose, by the way.
Oh, I forgot.
That's for you.
That was for me.
You're the reindeer.
Dang.
All right, I'll get you your notes about that. So, continue.
Yep. Sorry, just got a really good email about property.
We're back.
All right. And then after that, we're going to do our random life questions, which I saw, which were pretty funny.
Jesus
Rocky
At least it wasn't one of the super expensive
ones. Good God. I only got 3 of those.
Nice.
And they're not
You
super
put them up really high.
Yeah, they're way up high.
They're not expensive. They're just really nice looking.
Yeah,
It's all the thing here.
because
It's not me. Mommy.
You nudged it.
You squeeze those and you put it in the
No,
bowl.
it's not even the thing. There's not one missing because look, there's this one.
Oh.
and this didn't-
Probably
it's
the
a-
one
it's a
Tyler
ghost
posted the
one.
other day.
Okay, so don't be blaming me for your children's.
Children's?
Listen, that bulb is not on the tree. It was on the tree before you got up. So you are to blame.
Whatever.
This guy.
Do your
Good
thing.
talk, good talk. So yeah, we have our end of life questions. After that, we're going to do some trending topics. I don't know that we'll touch the national. We might just to kind of skim anything that comes to mind. After that, we are going to hit on some local trending topics, and then we do have a this week in history while she touches things, and then
What's that?
that's the goose.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
So if you hear background noises, just in case, there is a door open.
There's a live goose.
And that's our
From over there, and there are animals out there.
That's the goose. We're fattening him up for Christmas
Like a
dinner.
Oh,
Not really. We love him. We bought him. We raised him. He's ours.
He's a jerk.
He is a jerk. He
Oh,
will peck your tires as you drive by slow. He's like, "Oh, you want to slow down? You want to slow down?" He bows up. It's so funny.
impressive.
I need to record it because it's hilarious.
Good on my YouTube.
We do have. I don't know if I mentioned. We have a this week in history. After that, game number 2. 2 truths and a lie. So that's going to be a fun one. Then we have a you decide bracket put together by Patty. And what was your topics? Christmas gifts?
Christmas gifts.
Yeah. So we got to challenge some Christmas gifts and see which one makes it to the top of the gift
The
list.
ultimate gift.
So it's which one we would like to receive.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes. After that, we have our niches of business and a closing quote.
Yeah, my niche is funny for what happened 2 days ago.
My niche is funny.
It's funny with the internet going
We
down.
got a lot of funny niches around here.
Alrighty.
Explain the games.
The games are if you get it wrong, you got to drink. Pretty much so. Yeah.
That is actually the best way to explain it. I don't know why you didn't do that for 37 episodes. If you're wrong, you drink. If you're not
Yeah.
wrong.
We're gonna
And
drink
if,
still
it.
drink.
and if we're all right together or all wrong together, we drink socially.
Yeah.
And we're still doing the 50-50 rule, right?
Yeah, and since there's only 4 of us, no guests tonight, even if we're split 50-50, we still drink.
Just so you know, this is like breathing through a mask, and I can't breathe.
That's okay. You can take it off if you want.
I did, but I was.
Oh, I
wanting
can't
to
see
be
your
up here.
antlers. In the...
I
You have to
know.
put it on every time you ask your question.
There's a
And if you
filter
don't, you drink.
that you can do the reindeer.
Oh, yeah, you can.
The
Could be a reindeer filter.
She's her own filter. She's good. Keyword tonight.
Happy holidays.
Hey!
And if we mess up each other's names,
We drink
hashtag
Yay!
it. Hashtag that.
at FFPW20.
There we go. Onward we go into the Christmas segment.
Oh, you didn't download it.
Yeah, we still need to. We still need to.
I meant to. I didn't get a chance.
So where do we start with this? Because I mean, so
Yeah.
yeah, let's. What do we have planned? I mean, seriously, I mean, I feel like people have plans, but everything's changed right now because the obvious reasons of the world right now and the craziness.
No, my plans are all the same.
Yeah,
I live in Florida.
that's true. I do love seeing the snow pictures of all my friends right now.
I do
Oh
too.
my gosh!
See,
you know,
so Binghamton, New York, is not far from my hometown. 3.5 feet.
no, thank you.
There's a video of this girl opening her garage, and you just watch it go up, and it's a wall, a wall, a wall, a wall, a wall, and then like the last 3 or 4 feet is where you can see the opening. It's just a wall of snow, and
And
she
you can
goes,
see the roofs of people's houses. That's all you can see. It's great.
Nope.
"I need to grab that video. I'll share it. I'll share it into the chat."
And I thought it was funny, the girl that was trying to get out of the lifted truck and like fell flat on her face.
Somebody else opened their door, wall of snow, nothing. That's all you see.
And the cat that ran out, like that was.
No.
I just wonder, like, what happens when all of it melts? Is there a flood?
No.
Well, I mean, some of it's absorbed by the ground, I'm sure.
Yeah, most.
Grass and
Most
No,
of-
but that's like all of them.
Yeah, not a
Yeah,
bit.
you
It's
gotta
not packed
melt
snow, so
slowly.
yeah, it just melts slowly. So, anyways, but yeah, our plans are kind of pretty much the same as they normally are. Run around the world and see everybody. So, Christmas Eve, no Christmas house though. That's a bum. That's a bum.
We normally go to this house that's all decorated and they have a walkthrough. And
It's the eventual
Yeah.
Patty and Wack house decoration style.
so,
Gotcha.
They have a full like their house is
Like all the
probably their house.
classic
It's a
like
decent
the
sized house.
bulbs and-
So they're just not letting people walk through this
They're
year.
not even decorated.
They're not decorated?
I don't even think they're
How are they
decorated.
decorated?
I don't know.
I would just close the gate. They have a gate.
Yeah, they have a very beautiful gate. I don't think that
Where's this at?
in Riverview. Yep. I don't think he was decorating. If he is, he might have done lights around the house, but I don't think he put out.
I know there's 2 roads close to my place, and they still do it.
Lancel and Lochnavar.
Yeah.
They're the best. We wanted to move on to that street so bad, and they go all out. And Brooke had said she came across a friends that said,
Yeah, someone just moved there, and it's in like their paperwork that
they're not an HOA, but if you live on the road,
like when you
part of.
you have to be
like
part of the
if
Christmas
you buy
decorating.
a house in there, it's like in your closing documents that you have to decorate.
I'm totally doing that in the place that we live.
Now that's
So-
intriguing.
Like we need to get on the homeowners board.
Yep.
And
Listen, Plantation Oaks, it's on.
So I wonder if, because not all the houses on Christmas Tree Lane do that in Bartow. So I'm wondering if
they don't, or they do.
there's like a handful of houses that do not decorate. So I'm wondering if maybe those are rentals. And it's
Or maybe they were there before people started like going crazy
Really going
with the
crazy.
Christmas decorations.
There's 5 people in our new neighborhood. There are 5 out of the, say, 15 to 20 houses that are in there that
That
That's a
decorate.
33% chance that I'm hearing.
And now we moved in and we're
there
going
are
to be taking
empty
over.
lots in there, so
yeah, and there's
there's
3 or 4 empty
potential
lots.
for Christmas decorators to move in.
And whoever moves in next to us is required to decorate or let me decorate their house. I'm looking at you, Brick,
I'm trying.
with a capital K on the end of it.
I took Mom by there.
Looking at you, K.
I took Mom by there.
Did you?
Yes.
She's like, okay, let's move.
But
Let's
we'll
do
talk about it later.
But yeah, we would.
Oh, I threw your nail away that you left on the counter.
I need to put that back on.
Okay, that
I
was
threw
a
it away.
horrible segue.
Sorry.
Weird transition.
Because she's picking at her nail.
She always does it because we're live, and it's the only time that she can do it. Stop.
Well, this calls for a drink, in my opinion.
Drink the terrible segues.
I'll drink to that.
My bad.
What do you have planned?
Not a freaking thing.
That's what I figured. That's why scamming it.
Like, I didn't even, last year I bought matching shirts and pants. I didn't do it this year. I've just,
Why are you so humbug for Christmas? What's your problem?
because the Warrens suck. That's why.
Well, you don't like your family, apparently. It's
Just the Warrens.
okay. Well, when you're on side of
I
your
love the
family.
Millers. I don't like the Warrens.
You can still be cheerful,
No.
and yeah.
Just-
I think Mom was watching the show right now.
Sorry, Mom. Love you.
No lights on your house. Your neighbor across the street
She was
decorated,
so
so now
proud of
you
for
have to
doing
come out.
this.
You have to come outside
So
every night. And
I'm
go,
proud of you
neighbors
for doing
decorated.
that.
I am too.
Because what I really wanted to buy, my mom and I both thought was
She's like a
hysterical.
Grinch outfit.
But out of respect and love for you two, I made it cute and cute.
Yeah, so I'm only wearing this, by the way, because she bought this for me, and I have no idea. I had my own shirt. I had my own everything.
It
And
was
I'm going,
cute too.
well, thank you.
Buddy the assassin.
Yes. Excuse me. I must go to my other job.
But it's a whole onesie and it's super cute.
It's great.
It's got striped pants,
It's great. I love it.
Yes.
Yes.
just so you guys can visualize that.
Because
Frack,
that
what
works
you got
well.
planned?
Your imaginary
What
legs.
you got planned? What you got going on?
So really for the Hispanic Latino cultures, we celebrate the 25th as well, obviously, but we actually celebrate more the Jesus part of things traditionally. I know not every Hispanic Latino is the same culture, faith, etc. But anyways, so we actually celebrate more the 24th and the 24th at night. So we party on all day, and then we open presents, then we go to sleep, and then we wake up early again, have food and party and drink some more. And usually the soup's to help with the hangover.
So what kind of soup is it?
I'm just saying.
It's usually like a broth type of soup, just a heavy broth. We'll have like potatoes and corn cob pieces in there, and shredded chicken.
I think
And,
Brandy's mom
yeah.
did that. She brought
Yeah,
it
so-
over for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
So I think that soup is just I think it's internationally known as a hangover
Yeah.
because like you need something that's going to fill you up but light. So,
Interesting.
but yeah, so we celebrate more.
We
than
celebrate Jesus and we get hammered.
Right?
Hey, blood is wine. That's what I was taught.
I love it. I love it.
So yeah.
So do you do St. Nick's night too?
Who?
St. Nick? When you put your shoes outside the door and St. Nick comes by and puts toys in your... Okay, just kidding.
What?
Nothing, obviously. The white girl has no idea what she's talking about.
No, I've never heard of that. I'm serious. I've never heard of that
Okay.
before.
Sorry.
No, tell me.
No, it's
Tell me.
great.
You can't let me
I've
hang
heard of
now.
Three Kings Day, but not St. Nick's.
Here, I'll show you. I don't know the whole story,
Okay,
but we started it in Mexico. When we went to Mexico when I was in the 3rd grade, that was part of their thing is you put your shoe out at the door, and then they bring a present to you, and then you put it in whatever.
I forget. Okay.
No, that's where I was. That's how I.
Okay, no, it's like I said, different countries have different, mythology
It was
behind
on
it.
December 6th.
So,
We missed it.
no.
Too late.
There
were lots of presents outside my door on December 6th, but they were in Amazon boxes.
That's every day here.
Today
Today, there was a lot.
There were a lot of boxes at our door.
The next few days, it's only going to get better.
I forget where this one's from. It's a Latino, Hispanic country, but I want to say it's Chile or Ecuador maybe. And please don't hold me to this, but look it up. It's a Christmas log. It's a log that basically they stuff presents inside of it, and kids take sticks and beat the hell out of this log.
Like a pinata?
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. The log is kind of like tilted, so that as you hit it, it just basically shakes the presents out.
Okay.
So the goal is to have kids beat the crap out of this log. It's dressed like a little happy Christmassy thing, and it just poops presents.
Oh no.
So,
that's fun.
so kids are just
Shit my
poop out my present. So
I mean, hopefully it's nothing fragile.
not anymore, at least.
It was.
What is it? It's a 1,000-piece puzzle now.
Happy memory from childhood? No childhood. You never had one childhood Christmas that you enjoyed?
Just being on the floor with my sister and my dad, opening presents and just listening to Christmas carols and just being in the moment. No,
that's a happy memory.
And then of course, then we all
But
went
I
to grandma's
understand
house, and then like all the cousins were down on the floor by the Christmas tree. Like, it's just how
So you guys woke up together, like
at home, and then immediately after, we always went to grandma's.
Yeah, we did too. We always went over to grandma's house.
Yeah, I do remember one actually. It's gonna sound like a psychopath here if I haven't all year already. But I remember it was actually one of the first years that we got to Lakeland, and we got a Super Nintendo. We'd had it maybe for like a year or two, and I got Final Fantasy III, which in Japan is Final Fantasy VI. And I received the Super Nintendo game. I received the walkthrough book, which is like this freaking big, like 138 pages or something like that. And I'm like, oh my god, I was so excited. I grabbed it. I went to my room. I locked it. Nobody. That's why I spent my Christmas. Just everybody's like, where's Carlito? Just like,
Here you go.
Nope. Busy. I'm gonna beat this game in 48 hours.
I got one for you. Fuzzy boxes Christmas.
What?
So for our Christmas presents, they were all fuzzy boxes because you open them up. Their earrings, their rings, their watches, Seiko watches, and like.
Interesting.
Very cool.
That was the good Christmas.
So
all your presents were wrapped in fuzzy boxes?
Because they were all jewelry, like rubies, diamonds.
Because of boxes.
Oh, okay.
Fuzzy boxes.
I thought you meant like
they were
fluffy.
wrapped.
I felt like that fluffy thing you got to
No, like a jewelry box, a fuzzy box.
Your parents went to Home Depot and bought shag carpet and wrapped your presents? That's awesome.
I was thinking like a
in the
pom-pom.
70s.
I mean, sure.
One of the things, so when we moved, after we moved to,
That's what it looks like.
yeah, I know, exactly. That's what I'm looking like.
Please quit rubbing that in the middle of the screen. People are watching.
Sorry, everybody.
We would like to totally apologize on Patty's behalf.
Can't take her anywhere. So when it would be more of my teenage years, we had moved here to Florida, but Christmas Day, Justin and I would go outside and play catch.
Oh, okay.
Every Christmas Day.
Pretty cool.
We would open all of our Christmas gifts and everything like that. And of course, we got some good gifts and whatnot, but still, basically, like the half for like an hour before dinner time, we'd go outside and play catch in the middle of the road.
Nice.
I remember one year I got
something we always did.
It was a white top and pants, like matching set, and it had black polka dots on all over it. And I thought that was the best present in the entire world, and I was so excited to wear it. It was like 80 degrees, but I still wore it.
Now, question: How old were you then, give or take?
Oh, probably like 10.
Okay, you see, so that's an acceptable response. If you said last year, I'm like, okay, come on, step it up, Wack.
I mean, with the addition of our Dalmatian. I like black and white spots a lot more nowadays.
What are these questions? What's your favorite present? Or is that down?
No, but we're just going through it.
Yeah.
You know.
So I remember a favorite present after you said that. Do you guys remember the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yep.
Yes.
I got the little stuffed animal Roger Rabbit. That was like my favorite.
Awesome.
Oh,
That's like the one thing I wanted for Christmas. I need Roger Rabbit.
she was one of my first crushes.
Oh,
Jessica Rabbit?
I'm better at it.
I believe. I just realized.
The big
wow, big boobs.
So I believe if anybody here watching today was somebody who was born in that era, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's actually
Yeah, we always got gaming systems, I think. So we Game Boys and Sega.
Sega.
Always had like Sega.
Toe Jam and Earl.
And yeah,
I love Toe Jam.
had that.
Sorry.
But
I didn't play video.
I do remember actually. Now this is more of a fond memory. It was when we first got to the U.S. I think it was in like 1990 or 91. The Nintendo had first come out. I think it was 1990 came out, and at that time it was $99.99. That was expensive for this time.
Yeah.
And
It was $500 at this point.
Yeah, and my grandfather on my mother's side, rest his soul, he actually bought it for us.
Aww.
So because it was exciting for him, to be able to spend a Christmas in the U.S. with us,
Sure.
and everything happening. So, but the cool thing is that we still have it to this day. We still even have the original box with the little orange sticker that says $99.99. It's faded out. Don't cry on me.
No, that's just sweet.
And yeah, and
And I locked myself in a room, didn't hang out with any of my family.
then we still had it in the living room, so we had to spend it.
That's true.
Yeah, we had it. So.
Yeah, my parents would always buy, like, they'd team up with my dad and figure out, like, okay, which one are we buying Justin? Like, if we're buying Justin a Game Boy and TJ wants a Sega, then
Come on.
one by one by the other. Hey, we hadn't drank the whole time.
What's this weird thing? If you look back,
I know, I was like-
We like drinks here, so
You should have seen him eating the Frosty. He would like duck down and like.
but yeah.
very well.
Fair enough.
I'm only hiding from the screen.
When Game Boy came out, they had to buy both of us. But then, of course, we had our individual games. So if I was visiting for Christmas, like, he could play the games for like a week or two. And then once I went back home, it's like, sorry, buddy, I got to take these 3 games with me. See ya.
See, early video game systems made you learn how to share things.
True.
Now you're like,
Now it's like,
I'll just
it's in the cloud. No big deal.
It's in my DLC con.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the 2 non-video gamers, obviously.
I think maybe
No, I played video.
my talk boy might have been one of my favorite gifts from Home Alone.
Oh,
I had
Yeah,
I had the talk boy and I loved it. I loved it. It was awesome.
now it's just your phone.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah,
The extra
everything.
Which I have no
Almost
access to because it's
Bitch's name's Siri. now.
When is the right time to start decorating?
Ooh.
I don't, so I plead the fifth.
Humbug.
And
November
the
1st.
day after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Hello.
What did you say? Thanks.
Day after.
You're allowed to be wrong.
The day after Halloween. That is correct.
Because you're taking down Halloween and you're putting.
Correct. You're already out there doing
We're already out there
stuff.
changing out decorations.
You're already out there. Your day is already blocked out.
A Thanksgiving sign that we
Oh,
put out
Yeah.
at the front.
By the way.
But-
A sign, a singular sign that has turkey on it.
I mean,
so you
it's-
know it's Thanksgiving.
The one
No,
in
it
the corner
just
house.
does be thankful.
Oh no. Yes. Gotta stay.
Then after she takes it down, back to Christmas.
But yeah, I for us, because we have so many lights. Again,
Sorry.
I'll post one of the latest photos because we have so many lights. I have to start in November.
Right.
I can't start if we start. Like I'm still putting up lights. I just finished the grid on the front part of the roof.
So WAC will be done by
So-
January 16th. is what
No,
you said.
I will be done. I will be done this weekend because we're gonna add a little bit more to the fence.
You know,
and
4
we
days to
might-
Christmas.
Yeah, and we might line the
Will it
back
be
window.
quicker
No.
next year because your hook's already in there?
It'll
It would have
not
been.
be
but
at all quicker
maybe,
next year because
hopefully, we won't be here.
we're gonna be in a new house.
Oh, valid.
Now, I have a year because I'll have exact dimensions from my architect.
And we can install permanent hooks.
So he's gonna be on the table here, going like, okay, spread out. Here's the Christmas plan.
No, yeah, it is. I've already started charting everything out. I already know
Like
like
smart switches.
yeah, where I already know that I have to buy 16 smart switches. I know like we've got it's pretty crazy, but day after Halloween for us.
Yep.
And we'll have a metal roof
And,
that already has
when
lines in
should
it.
you
So I just
start listening to
straight
Christmas music?
Brooke starts in July,
October.
and her name is Patty.
Ah.
I think October is
Now-
acceptable.
Now, chat, if you can jump in here, if either because you have knowledge or you know
I
somebody
think I'm
that
playing
does,
Pussies.
I'm kind of curious, and please answer this for us. If you celebrate a different holiday other than, Christmas, if it's Kwanzaa, if it's Hanukkah, if it's, I don't know what else, if it's winter solstice or whatever else, when do you start that? Because a lot of these things
How
happen
soon before?
how
Yeah.
soon before, the
Like a
prime holiday or
month,
something
2.
here.
See, I love Christmas, so I want to celebrate it as long as possible.
24/7, we got it.
But November is typically when I'm like, okay, we
You
can
can
stop.
watch a
We can stop
Christmas
playing the
movie.
Michael Myers theme all day, and we can switch over to Jingle Bells.
But I realize now, because I think what you said, I give that some validity, because
We don't skip Thanksgiving.
Because no, I know, no, but I'm saying for
We give it the week.
we give
It gets its week.
gets its
The
week.
holidays are 60 days long. Thanksgiving is part of the holiday.
I'm just giving you ability because of setting up the lights and all those kind of things. That's the only thing, and that's barely scraping by with a village.
There's
So it's just-
200 Christmas movies that have to be watched every year.
I know,
You
like,
cannot watch
look at a
them if you
list.
start December 1st.
I've got a list. I
Again,
must watch.
When do you start
all
buying
Christmas
gifts?
I would say like
October.
movies. You really don't start.
We
until
really
November.
we should.
I know we
but
should start.
Nobody has their. I don't think any.
No one has a list out yet.
The only one that has a list out is us because it's just ongoing
It's
from.
the same list.
We just
we keep it for
work, but we
birthdays
work
and
off of that for
Christmas.
birthdays and everything. All it's just ongoing. You see something, you add it to your Amazon list, or
So I actually shop in July, August because that's when I seem to make most of my money.
sure.
So if
Yeah,
you walk
well.
into my bedroom, which unfortunately you have, you see boxes at the top of my racks,
just
and that's all the kids' Christmas presents.
Now
Because I
they
know what they want, and they know where their presents are. So if you want to ruin what I bought you, and plus now they're getting older, and it's so much more
Sure,
easier. I'm like,
yeah.
here's Amazon, put it in the cart. Like, cool, let it be here tomorrow. But yeah, that's if you want to add something later on, just, okay, whatever.
we together we end up doing our personal shopping. We try to get everything done by the 15th, but we end up doing a bunch of for each other shopping the week of Christmas. It's always that way. When the malls were open, it would always we're always there on the weekend before. It's miserable, but it is what it is. It's just part of the season
you
for us.
go to KB Toy Store,
Yeah.
you go to
Old
kids,
school.
Toys R
And that's
Us.
Mm.
The toy stores.
Yeah, it's
Especially now that I have a kid.
ha.
Yeah.
That'll teach you.
But,
I don't
Do
know.
they not still have something O Schwartz?
FAO.
FAO Schwartz, that one closed. That was out in can't think of the name of the mall. But
Happy holidays!
Yeah.
Everyone's closed.
But yeah, we typically we'll try and start November, but most of the buying gets been done in the first 2 weeks of December. And then anybody who's struggling to get us their list, dude.
Calling
Well,
out.
he never did. Who need anything? Well, I get it. I don't need anything either. I buy myself everything that I want. I get that. As I need something, I buy it. As I want something, it goes on the list, and then eventually I just buy it.
That's not
I get it.
Oh my gosh, how did this come from?
Yeah.
From me to me.
From me to me.
You should have.
Listen, once it gets past birthday 2 and Christmas 2 times and it's still on the list, I'm like,
It's free game.
she ain't buying it for me. I'm buying it myself.
I did that with shoes recently. I bought 6 pairs of shoes. I'm like, Merry Christmas, have a great day. I need shoes.
Yep.
But, yeah.
All right.
We'll always
Do you drive around and look at Christmas lights?
Yes.
I have no choice.
Why?
They're like right where you live.
He's like,
I see them.
I can see them from my
As I
house.
sit on the roof of my house being an assassin for Santa.
So that not
Reindeer
everyone's careful.
So I grabbed the kids and my mom
He's an
and
elf on the roof.
stop at Starbucks and get
Christmas
the
tree.
chocolate stuff. What's it called? It's hot
Sure.
chocolate.
It's like chocolate stuff. But
we have gone by your
Hello.
house and then the Christmas tree lane in Bartow. That
Yeah,
was
we haven't been there yet.
amazing.
I wanna go there.
It was
We have to
really
go
good
there.
this year.
We haven't been yet.
Does that historic home, the museum house, do they
Wonder
have
House?
The Wonder House, yeah.
I don't.
I'm not sure. I just drove around
Okay.
and I had to turn my headlights off because there's 4 little kids in the trailer and I knew it was
They got one somehow.
whatever. You hear da 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 of my truck and then you have bright lights in your eyes. Like, that's not cool. So I was at least kind with one part. Aren't you proud of me? I was kind twice in a week.
Wow. Let it be known. Once again, that Frick
was kind.
But yeah, we always
Well,
drive.
that's good deed of the
We
year.
will always drive around.
Yeah, we
with
always
lights. Even
Do
last
you roll
night.
the windows down, or do you?
Depends on what the
What
weather's
it's like
like.
outside.
And
Well, I have some friends actually, and I think they do on Scott Lake. They do a parade of boats and things like that, and they took some pictures, and they have the boats actually like they have a pontoon, so they have the back little area thing,
I didn't know
all
that.
designed up, whatever, etc. With
Very
lights
cool. I
on
didn't
it.
know.
yeah, we drove around for a little. We got out of bowling late last night because we let Tyler bowl. So he shuts the place down,
Very,
and then we
very
drove around
Is he
the
awake?
front neighborhood. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tyler
so-
didn't go to bed till like.
Oh, by the
It
way,
was
he
like
told
that.
us we had to leave last night because it was time to go bowling.
Yeah. He was waiting by the door, going like, bowling, bowling.
Like, yeah.
Bowling.
Yeah, we gotta get out.
Like, it's bowling
Gotta go.
One thing he'll like his kids gonna know is how to be punctual.
Ever go caroling or
Only if
singing
it's
with
full.
family?
Yes.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Never had?
Inquire,
Never?
Girl Scouts.
Not that I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I remember.
I don't remember.
Now church, different. Going to church and singing at church. We used to go. We used to go to midnight mass.
Yeah,
So, but I don't recall ever going caroling or singing.
that's more like a. I think you have to live like Vermont and above to do something like that. Like you have to be in a Hallmark town.
I've
Yeah.
got it here in Florida. The Girl Scouts, we go to the, oh gosh, what's the proper verbiage?
The old folks home.
Yeah, but there's a word I didn't want
Assisted living.
Assisted-
Assisted living. Thank you. Assisted living with the Girl Scouts, and we would do it there. But in Michigan, yeah, we were just.
Okay, so you have to have a place with snow. Got it. Primarily.
Yeah,
But you've done it here before too. So again, that was really part of our culture. We sing songs like I said.
Yeah.
But primarily we're getting hammered on the 24th. So I mean, drinking drinking the blood.
We're doing Christmas with my sister and my dad on the New Year's, Christmas Eve. So I'm sure we'll be drinking.
I love that look.
Oh, Dad's gonna be there. too, please.
Yeah, and if we're not, I mean,
Yeah, who
yeah.
knows? Dad could go get some tequila and milk again. He made this great drink. What's it got in it, Dad? Oh, some tequila and milk.
I have questions that I don't want answers to.
Yeah, because everyone was drinking eggnog, and I think we ran out of eggnog. And he's like, he was putting tequila in the eggnog, and then he ran out of eggnog.
Which is
First of
also-
all, that's crazy in itself. Then he puts milk and tequila together because that's.
You were already shit faced and you didn't know the
delicious.
difference?
Oh, he was drinking it for himself.
He's
he
70,
offered it.
mind you, everybody.
He
It's not
offered
like,
it
Oh,
to
that's
us,
fine.
and we're like,
oh, he's
No.
50 or anything.
no, this is not a good drink.
I've done a lot of crazy things in my life, and I still probably will. But milk and tequila just does
He drives
not.
like a
I gotta
camper.
drink Jaeger.
He
Like a-
played shot roulette with himself.
He drives
Oh,
a
no.
camper, so when he was done, he just went out to his camper and
Took a nap.
in there. So he didn't drink and drive, which is great. But
Hannah was so confused by that. She's like, Mama, what is that?
it's
This is
a camper from
It's a
like
camper.
the 80s.
Yeah.
It's an 80s
Yeah.
camper.
She's like, huh.
But it used to have a different truck attached to the front. He has had a new truck put onto the front.
Ice.
Yeah. Our ice machine is incredibly loud.
From our
It's gonna
last
sound like
episode.
someone's shooting guns in our house.
It's a little toy soldier maker.
Did you believe in Santa? Still do.
Did I?
Probably till 12.
I'm waiting for your no.
She jujitsus him. Just
I had asshole sisters. So, no, I knew about Santa very, very early.
That sucks.
It does.
I think I recall like oh my gosh, remembering something. Oh, present, whatever. So, but I can't really say that I was like, oh my God, Santa Claus. And, at the mall, or I was never. I just knew that he was a figure.
Yeah, I think that's where Tyler is. He doesn't quite get it yet.
Mhm.
So great. So tell me,
Right,
Santa,
right.
Santa,
I'm
Santa,
gonna bring you a present. And he goes, okay.
That's great. So
Because
what-
Santa says ho ho ho. And
Has
there's
a
a
sleigh.
Santa Claus, he has the reindeer.
And he flies.
Are we
And he
going to
goes
start
on the
doing the
roof.
elf?
Our neighbor
We're gonna
asked
do a
us about
trooper.
the elf.
on the pooper,
What'd you say?
We're gonna do a
Trooper on the
stormtrooper.
trooper on the pooper.
I want to. Why hasn't Star Wars come out with this? I'm just saying.
Just put an
Hey.
elf hat on it.
A stormtrooper with an elf hat on it.
That's all. That's all
I
you
don't
have.
understand.
Because that would just be bastardizing that franchise.
So.
And by the way, you can't do Elf on a Shelf. I will not fit in a lot of these.
Yeah,
Here, okay.
But we do have
Counter.
one. We have Stanley.
No, we don't. I think he died.
No, Stanley's in there.
Okay.
We have Stanley. He's in,
Sorry.
he's in the box.
Probably not in
He's
the best
gone.
condition.
He's in the box.
I
We had him
No, he's
before
fine.
we
He's in
had
the
a
box.
child.
I put
And he
that
went
in
lots
the
of
box.
places.
What's in the box?
He did. Stanley, any XFC shows that we had, he went to all the XFC shows.
He went to Brazil.
He went to Brazil. He went to a lot of. Stanley's seen a lot of things.
Probably doesn't want to.
I don't think that he wanted to, but he's seen a lot of things. But yeah, so
My innocence.
So our neighbor, they were outside, and their little girl is about Tyler's age, and she's playing on her playset, and she's like, "Hi," and I'm up on the roof, in the roof. Hey, how you doing?
Christmas lights.
And she's like, "Do you have an elf?" I didn't answer as fast as I probably should have. I was like, "What? Do you have an elf?" And I go, here's where I give the wrong answer. I think we do. No, dumbass, you say yes. It's a kid. Of course I have an elf. It's on a shelf. It's watching Tyler. Make sure that he's being good. I think we do. Idiot. Here I am saying, don't screw up the Christmas magic for my own kid. And I'm like, hey, the elf is fake.
I would never do that though.
I have an elf. He's in the box in my closet.
Yeah, he's in a box somewhere. We haven't got him out yet. That would be a wrong answer.
So Eric and your wife, I'm sorry. I'm bad. I told Hannah. I'm bad.
Well, I know who's paying for the therapy.
I don't think she heard or really comprehended. So maybe she just thinks his name is I think we do.
Or wait, you can salvage it. You can still salvage it. You can say, you know what? I think we do. I don't know. I haven't seen him around. You know.
Quarantining.
Yeah.
He's quarantined.
Cool. I'll fix that.
Or he's been hiding so well we can't find him.
I don't think she paid any bit of it. And then she says, "Can I come over and play at your? What are you guys doing this weekend?"
She's
What?
4?
Yeah, she's probably like 3. Yeah, I don't think she's 4.
She's a little bit older than 4.
And what are you guys doing this weekend? I'm like,
Drinking?
I don't know.
How about you?
She's like, "Can I come over and play?" I was like,
Sure, bring a 6-pack.
yeah, I'll check with Brooke, and you make sure that you check with your mommy and daddy. I was like, I'm sure Tyler would love to play with you. And she's like, "Who's Tyler?" Like,
This
you
kid,
just want to come hang out with us? Like,
I gotta meet this kid. She's awesome.
and I'm like,
Oh wow.
I said, and Tyler's outside because I'm up on the roof, so of course he's outside.
She said she'd help with our lights.
Yeah,
I think
she's like,
so.
I'll help with the lights. I can climb up there and help. I'm like, no, I'm good. I said, Tyler, I said, "Hey, buddy," I was like, "Get up on the trampoline." And he's like, "Okay." Then he gets up on the trampoline. I was like, "Can you say hi?" And I was like, "Can you see her?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Can you say hi?" He's like, "Hi." And
He's
then
like, yeah, she has a playground and I don't.
so they were talking a little bit. She's like, "Or can he come over here?" And I was like, "Yeah, he can definitely come over there." I was like, "That would be cool." I was like, "You can come over and use the trampoline with him." She's like, "That would be so much fun." I was like, "Okay." And then they spent like the next hour kind of back there in the corner
Eating popcorn.
eating popsicles and hanging out and just saying hi or whatever. But and then he got a spider bite. I was like,
doing kid stuff like that.
sorry, but
I remember actually in an old neighborhood in Tallahassee. It was called Horseshoe Trail. It was like a horseshoe, but it was in a
Cul-de-sac?
no, well, it was
It's
an
an
incline.
yeah.
So it went from uphill to downhill, and we'd always get our bikes and go from the top, and
that'd
be
cool.
badass,
Yeah.
and like, I'll go around the corner, on our bikes. But one time, the house at the very end of the corner, they had, because of the water coming down, they kind of built mounds so that way the water kind of drawn off and go through the driveway and then go back to the lake. So something happened where I guess I got like a split second scared, and I go, oh, and I straightened up. So I didn't go with the curve of the road. I went into the mound and I flew about 13 feet in the air. And you know what? I've learned that pine trees are very hard.
They are. They are.
So when you hit
I'm
them,
gonna grow some pine trees
And we have one.
And you get sap on you
on our
also.
property.
oh no, it was just like the
Dude,
cartoons where I went flying and
They do
I
well.
go like flying side
My
with
dad
this-
planted
hit
that
like
one that my dad
So
showed
no
in the
sap.
front yard.
No sap, just all
Threw that- threw that from-
That's
falls
awesome.
over.
like a
Tiny
tiny
little.
little.
Glad to hear that.
and I landed on the pine cones, so it hurt worse.
Both of them actually.
And there's no
There's
sap
two.
there.
I didn't care what the say.
There's a picture of me pushing Ashley.
We're just talking about growing our own trees on our property.
There's a lot of trees
Actually,
back
our
there.
and we took a picture of it. It was right outside that tree, and it was like a little tiny tree.
Aw,
And now it's a giant tree.
So New Year's,
Cheers.
what are we doing?
I better get kisses.
You'll get them.
Sitting
Very
on.
good.
Oh no! This year we are not sitting on our couch.
No, we're not sitting on our couch.
We
We're
are
sitting on
fancy.
somebody else's couch.
I'm
Yes.
babysitting, aren't I?
No.
Oh,
By the way, you don't have to babysit.
Let me take that off my calendar
Yes,
right
you can
now.
take that off your calendar. Plans changed. The babysitting was technically
If we got the or if they did the show.
if the detectives were playing a show. If my band was playing a show downtown, we are not playing downtown that night. So forgot to mention that.
That's okay. I was like, yay! Oh, so both y'all.
But we are going to
Going to gonna go
my sister's house.
go to my sister's house and go hang out
What
with
are you?
Christy.
What is the word
Christy,
you're saying?
Viera.
Oh,
We're gonna go hang out with Christy.
like Vienna, like
No.
sausage.
You're gonna go hang out with my sister. I messaged her because
I didn't know
we
what that was.
did our Alcock family Thanksgiving or Christmas this past weekend at the hotel.
Yeah.
Had a good time. Had fun.
Yeah, you did.
even got to see an ambulance.
Tyler pulled the fire alarm. It's awesome. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's always fine. It wasn't on our bill, so that's all that
That was
matters.
great.
Yeah, we
That was-
That was
that's what's
what made
really
it
bad.
fine.
see, this is why kids are expensive.
Yeah. So, but yeah, because basically everybody's been hustling and bustling, we really haven't get to see them that much. We
Yeah.
don't have Disney passes. Taking a break on Disney. We got SeaWorld passes and whatnot, but we've got ones. So we're gonna go over there and go stay the night over there. So
That's
go have fun.
awesome.
So yeah, it'll be nice because last year we sat on the couch and did nothing.
Past
The
3
year
years
before we
we
sat on the couch. We did nothing. And
That's what we do now.
the year before, I think that was the year before was
I
this.
was pregnant, so we sat on the couch and did nothing. No. We probably went somewhere, but not for long.
Yeah.
We probably went to dinner or something.
Yeah. I think so, huh?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. What the heck did I do this last year for New Year's?
I didn't babysit.
No, that's not it.
You so didn't
What the heck
catch
did I do?
babysit.
No, I thought I had it, but that was it because when that happened, that was with when my dad had a stroke. That was 2018,
Mhm.
and it's pretty funny actually. 2019, I went to Jade Fox and I actually won a bottle of Dom Perignon.
Nice.
And like a random raffle. I'm like, because Dad was still, he was getting better at the time. He was in the facility. Actually, we were already back in town, and I wanted to get out. Mom, Dad, we all kind of wanted to just be together but be apart. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go out grab a drink, see the guys at Jade Fox. It's been a while. I'm like, okay, cool. Pass. It was I think it was like my 5th time there, but I made friends with the owner, John, and I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of having a down night, but I'm just hanging out. Okay, cool. This number, I'm like, okay, raffle. Oh, it was me.
That's me. Yeah.
And it was a freaking bottle of Dom Perignon. I'm like, cool. Happy New Year's to me. I feel a little better. So,
So how long did the bottle last?
I actually, because of what was happening at the time, I gifted it to my parents for their, it was their 35th or 36th wedding anniversary.
That's sweet.
So I didn't have to buy anything. Here's a bottle of
That
Dom.
was pretty awesome gift, though. I mean, you still bought a raffle.
The other point. Anyway, but yeah.
So now, what are your plans for New Year's?
Nothing.
I'll be asleep by 9.
I don't have to wait for the club to close for somebody to come home because the club's been closed.
Right.
It's amazing.
Is it already closed?
Yeah.
Womp womp.
I was just looking at the Google Photos pops up and I was like 6 years ago here and I'm like, thank God. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning for the kisses. Yay. Anyways.
Well, but actually, I was just thinking now, because I was looking at the next one, it's something you always do, and
Make out.
Now, a lot of different countries and cultures and different things and what they do, but one of ours is actually wearing yellow because it's a color of gold. So wish riches on yourself, and I don't know if a lot of Latino countries do this or not, but one thing we do is we take pieces of luggage, and then you're supposed to run up and down your street to wish you happy travels and safe. I'm going there's got to be a drunk person who's going what are they doing? Oh, that's for tradition or something. It's like there's a drunk guy running around with their luggage.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. We always watch the ball drop. That's
And eating 12 grapes. One for each month.
Compared to collard greens and black-eyed peas and stuff like that.
First time I had that was last year with Vic. Had never had. I was like, what is this?
I've heard of that.
Yeah, we had some friends that did that, and we would go over and eat with them. But
It's interesting.
So just watch the ball drop and wee.
No, that would be the next day.
Day.
We would do a
Next
dinner.
day.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Usually we stayed the night over there or something.
Yeah.
Or got
We went home
left
and then
really
we left.
late. And then you go home and hang out for a little bit, take a nap.
Yeah, in my home city in Maracaibo,
Pre-kid.
what they would do, my parents would tell me the stories of what they would do, and they would actually Santa?
Reindeer.
Ho, ho, ho.
Where?
Where?
You can't, it's funny because you can't see them on the video.
It's okay. They can see over here. Eventually, I promise you, we'll figure something out. But yeah, no. But they would say that for New Year's, what they would do is they would open like the local club area and or the yacht club, and they would actually party all night, and then party till like 5, 6 in the morning, do caroling stuff, and then they would then go to sleep. At like some, they'll run to little places, and then they'll come back and keep drinking, or eating the soup or whatever, and then.
Easy. Bless you.
I couldn't mute it. Sorry.
What is going on?
Eventually, in the future, you will be able to do that. Going like,
Yeah.
hello, yes, I'm picking up a phone call.
Twist the ear.
Sorry. My bad.
You're good. So,
Places you'd like to visit or places you have visited. We went to Vegas one year
That was awesome.
and it was awesome. We stayed at the Paris Hotel. You had to book 2 nights. They wouldn't let you book one. Had to
Oh,
book 2.
sorry.
It might have been 3.
Yeah.
I think we stayed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we transferred to either Excalibur or Hooters or New York, or somewhere. We
Okay.
transferred it somewhere else for the remainder of the stay. But we spent 3 days at Paris. Paris was the heart of Vegas. It's in the dead center, and it's right across the street from Bellagio. Bellagio
We had
has their big
our
fountains
room
and
was
everything
like
goes out, and our
A view
room
of the
faced.
fountains. It was
Nice.
amazing.
It was great. It was expensive,
Super.
but 300 a night, I think, is what it was, which back then was even more. It would be $500 a night now, basically, is about what the equivalent was back then. I would think maybe even 600 then. Either way,
But-
maybe not anymore because it might be $75 a night because Vegas ain't never true. But yeah, it was a blast because 12 of the hotels participate and shoot off fireworks off the roof. So it's really cool. And we didn't watch from in our room. We went down and we were said they block off the road, block off
Now, if you were
main road of Vegas.
a guest of the hotel, like you had an area roped off in front of the hotel because
Right.
the street was open for standing room. But if you were in a hotel staying there, then you got to go
your sidewalk area.
at
kinda.
your sidewalk
Oh.
area, and it wasn't as crowded, which was so nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. So we stood there. It wasn't crowded like New York or anything like that.
Like you could see the crowd, but you didn't
Yeah.
have to be in it.
And then
Oh, you VIP now.
look down the street in either
And we
direction,
couldn't-
and it was great.
For like the 30 minutes prior and the hour after New Year's, you couldn't go into a hotel that you weren't staying in.
Unless you were staying there.
Okay, I mean, which makes sense because they don't want people trying to sneak in,
Overload of
sneak over
control
there.
and things like that. It was just I think it was more, I don't know, but I would think it would be more or less for crime, or I don't know, because I mean, you're not going up to the
So-
rooms or anything.
so
It's just a
many
lot of people.
And all those casino floors
They have to control
down there.
to a certain degree. But I'm trying to think.
Whatever it was for, they did a good job with it. It was comfortable. We had a blast. So I highly recommend when things are normal and you want to go to someplace, go to Vegas. Go to Vegas for New Year's. It's a mini version of New York.
You would think like most people would want to go to New York, but
Mhm.
we've heard the horror stories of
Oh,
people
yeah,
who went to
I've
New
heard
York.
some
And that
stories.
was
I mean, people getting
Ugh.
trampled.
That was a bucket list of ours for a while.
Yeah.
Is that we really wanted to go
And then
because we're like, we want to go.
A coworker
experience
told
that.
us when she went about her story, and we're like, no, I think we will not.
Once
go
you
there.
are locked into the middle,
Once
you
you're in
don't
that
get
crowd,
out.
you can't get out. So
you don't get out. You gotta go to the bathroom. You
No
pee
go.
on yourself, or you bring a shiwi thingy and
and you pee on everyone else.
pee on everyone
Oh,
else, or you bring bottles. You don't. There's no opportunity to go in the
we should be able to
stores.
handle that. Come on, we've
Yeah.
done Gasparilla.
Yeah, yeah. So there's no opportunity to
in the
go in the
water.
stores. There's no exactly. There's no. I mean, there's porta potties, but there's
You can't get
millions.
to them.
There's millions of people in between.
Yeah.
Unless you're standing right by a porta potty, you're not going.
Yeah, you don't move.
Especially
if you end up
And it's
near
for
the concert.
hours. Like you're standing
Areas.
for hours because that crowd starts so early.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
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 If you don't get there like first thing in the morning, you're not going to be where the action is.
And like I said, I would love to experience that one day myself too.
I would
But-
from like a hotel
Yeah.
So like, oh, it looks pretty down
overlooking
there.
the strip.
That looks amazing. That'd be cool to watch.
There are those like that, but there's expensive.
Yeah.
I know, so, yeah, they'll usually charge about 2,000 or something.
Yeah, they're about
Yeah.
$2,000, 2,500.
Yeah.
I believe a friend of ours stayed there. It was like $2,000, and they were a couple blocks.
I mean, but you could see right where the ball drops. It was a nice
Yeah.
hotel.
I'm trying to remember any place that I.
Hey, maybe we can all get
stayed.
together and like stay in a
Hey, listen,
one
we all
one
spent
bed
$100.
hotel room for
Yeah.
$2,000, and we can just not sleep.
So, Chad, if you want to jump in, you can cash app us. You can hop in with
Go
us.
anywhere? Go anywhere for New Year's?
Well,
Would you like to go?
what I'd like to, so I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Drake Hotel in Chicago, but
I've heard the name.
I just
Yeah, I've heard of
dropped the link in our PowerPoint so you guys can see it, but it
Yep.
was built in 1919 and its opening day was New Year's Day of 1919.
Oh,
And I remember going to Chicago
refill.
all the weekends and whatever, just enjoying the Drake Hotel and then going down.
It doesn't work like that.
We're not out of power.
He goes refill and puts it down like,
Nope.
oh,
I
that's
tried.
awesome.
I tried. I'm sorry. As you work, Draco.
You're fine. It's just,
I don't see it in the PowerPoint.
It's down at the bottom. Oh, you don't have your notes on. There you go. Nope.
but anyways, I know it's old, it's whatever, but it's just,
Below
it's the
that.
history and it's now part of the historic hotels type thing because it's been around for so long. It's just so much history in downtown Chicago as it is, and just I miss downtown Chicago like a lot.
Interesting.
So, yes,
Any refill?
that's like I would love something to drink.
Okay.
Like water would be
A
fabulous.
gallon of water.
Stop judging me with your judgy face.
Have you been anywhere
There's
for
a
a
picture
New
of
Year's?
coffee in there.
Other than like 210, so whatever the hell you want to
Yeah,
call
I
it.
think that's, the only place that we've really. Did you get it?
Oh.
We normally used to say
In the middle of the show?
Yeah, I get it. You can step out.
That's
If
fine.
it's important, it's no big deal.
I'll call him back.
All right.
It's mom's doctor. So.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I'll call him back
Yeah, I don't know anywhere that.
at 9:30 at night.
I don't know anywhere that we would, besides going back to Vegas maybe one day to do that again. I don't know any places that it would be like, oh. I
not
don't,
specifically for New Year's. There's places that I want to go, but not
yeah, not for, that's not
nothing
for New Year's.
specific for New
Yeah, I
Year's.
don't know anywhere that's like, ooh.
I mean, something cool would just be to stay in a cabin somewhere
Slow.
and like with family or friends and have a group of your close friends like staying in a cabin or
Very
something.
fitting cup. Keep calm and party on. You are so. I wish
God.
we could record that.
Oh, you
It
are.
is. It is.
Oh, this is a little hat waiting by.
All right, these ass in the back.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Any place you have been?
For New Year's, I was actually in Venezuela when I got stuck down there. And actually on New Year's Day, I laugh about it now. I was not laughing then. But a transformer blew and I hit the floor because it sounded like a gunshot.
Oh my!
Wow.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not taking chances.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I haven't been
given the
there.
location.
Yeah, I hadn't been there in Donos over a decade plus. Yeah, I'm like, I'm taking chances. Hit the floor. Everyone's like, what's wrong with him? I'm, like, I'm a little skittish. Sorry.
Like, he's drunk.
I wish I was. So, but
Favorite New Year's Eve memories?
Sleeping.
Yeah, I'm like most of mine were when I was a kid. I don't know if we stayed up or I don't.
I'm not a drinker.
You
So
guys know I don't remember a ton from my childhood.
Oh, actually, I do remember one at my friend Monica's house. Her husband, we were actually at their parents' place, and some other friends visited, and we were just drinking straight out of the bottles.
The goose is your line.
So that is a typical of this one. When
I did forget about that until you just
in
mentioned
all
it.
prior New Year's is that
How it started though was your dad had closed Winter Circle for the night and just bought like cases and cases of champagne. So he had enough to give
for
everyone
a private,
drink.
basically a private party.
Well, he had so many that they were just like, everyone take a bottle.
Everybody get a bottle.
I'm like, yes, please. So I go
So-
grab a bottle. They also had a trampoline at their house, Brooke thought it would be a great idea to chug the champagne for the New Year's toast, and then let's go outside and jump on the trampoline.
You make decisions like I make decisions. What's wrong
That
with
is
you?
a very bad idea.
Very terrible idea.
Very
Oh, that was
bad
Tent
idea.
City party.
Yes.
Okay.
And their chia pet. That was our anniversary with a chia pet. Yeah, because our anniversary is New Year.
Yes.
Our dating anniversary.
Our dating anniversary. That's
So his dad also had a chia pet in his kitchen, and I thought it was wonderful, and I should take a picture with it. So I think it was our 3-year or something anniversary. We took it with a chia pet. It's great.
I feel like that
Hey.
picture needs to be posted.
but nearly
It
if we
used
could
to
find
be
it.
on MySpace.
Yeah,
but-
nearly every New Year after that, though,
It's hot.
she would take a picture
Mhm.
chugging a bottle of.
Yeah, just ceremoniously chugging. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
really
She
chug the whole
definitely did
bottle.
not finish the whole bottle.
In one sip.
But
Well,
yeah,
the first year I
You
did,
had-
but after that I was
you
scared
had
to death.
you had a photo with you and Lish,
Yeah,
and then you
not
had
like I actually
you,
chugged the bottle.
You drank that bottle. You didn't chug it, but you drank that. And then
It's like a small bottle.
I mean, it's like a ritual, so what
over
difference
the
is it?
course of the night,
So
So you're talking like a bottle?
No,
or
a bottle,
not like a
not a jug, a wine bottle.
like a wine bottle, like
Like
a
wine.
small.
Your
wine
typical,
750 ml.
yeah.
I'm like over the
Throughout the course of the night,
Yeah.
from 12 to 2, 12 to
It was a
3.
1.5 liter, you know.
No. We pop it open, start drinking it at 12. Well, usually we're sharing the bottle, and then it's gone within an hour or two.
By the way, speaking of champagne, I just realized it right here. As you can see here on the meeting, this is the bottle of Dom Perignon.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
So they still have
So I haven't drank it.
Oh no, they drank it. We just kept.
They just kept the bottle.
kept the bottle.
Gotcha.
So,
But yeah, and then
That's a white
one of my favorite
That's a white person.
favorite photos of you doing that is
I
the one
don't have empty.
is the boat on Bobby's boat.
Yeah.
That picture, I love that
Again?
picture.
oh, you're passing it back.
Wish we had better phones and technology, but I do love that photo.
Yeah.
No.
But
Like it was a little blurry. But
yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. I love the photo itself, but I don't love the quality.
The
Yeah,
atmosphere of the photo.
yeah, I
But it's the
love it.
memory that counts.
Yeah, it's a great. I'll try and find it and post it later. It's an awesome shot. But yeah, so that's
Okay, so I think this is a rhetorical question we're asking here at the end. So now please jump in once more with us on this, because I think this is a very touchy / unknown / I don't care kind of question. So what's poking me?
It's touching you.
Oh.
It's a touchy.
It's the balls.
It's the balls.
So not me.
It's just the balls.
Quick,
My
quick.
hands.
So, do you think anything changes as we head into 2021? Here's the thing. 2020 becomes 21 years old. So 2000 becomes 21 years old. That's scary. That's scary because
That
right now
scary.
is all the underage ignorance. So now the year becomes 21 years old and it becomes legally ignorant.
I'm hoping it does what I
It starts
think.
drinking. No.
No, here's the thing. I think it'll do what most 21-year-olds do. Is like, oh, it's no longer fun because it's not
Right, yeah, we're just
so
gonna calm-
let's just slow down.
We're gonna calm down and get back to normal. Yeah,
No.
I don't know. It's everything right. Everything right. It's very tough to say. Does anything change for it? We're gonna attempt to do the same thing that we've been doing and just move forward, grow our business, and hustle.
And-
Now, the rest of the world and everything that's going on right now, it's
that's
so hard. It's
Yeah.
so hard to tell. Like, here, you need a vaccine for a virus that has a 99.9% survival rate. Here, masks are mandated. Here, there's like,
Yeah, I think about it. Back in the 50s when polio was being done, they were going through a same scenario. So this is our lifetime of this kind of material. I never thought in our lifetime we'd have to worry about a new vaccine. I'd have to worry about working, tele remotely or whatever, et cetera. But I think you said, I believe that for the four of us here in this immediate room, our industries are not affected too greatly because we can work in a remote setting.
right.
But nevertheless, and please jump on chat for this as well. What industry do you work in? What do you think is going to happen? Because we've now are dealing. March will be technically when there was the actual shutdowns. March will be the actual 1 year mark of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, although it was first found on December 31st, well, I'm not going by that. I'm going by when we started
Right.
taking action.
Which is when they found it. Give me a break. She had it in November.
Yeah. So,
So,
I-
but
So let's talk about that for a second. So again, jump on chat. What industry do you work in? How do you see it changing for you? Because for us, like I said, remotely, for my business, actually, it's done better.
Sure.
Silver lining, because now again, I'm not making life.
People are like, Jam, if I die, I shouldn't need to have a way to pay for it.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not making life situation. Yes, it's affected people. I've had people, get it, whatever. But I'm just saying, business-wise, I do less driving. That means I have more meetings back to back. That means I can service more people. I don't have to be always in an office.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, you're used to working from 15 feet that way.
Yeah, on the couch.
Yeah. And you, however far your house is.
Well, she does a lot more remote in work now. Now people get it. Like, hey, you got 25% of the people are like, I don't want anybody coming to my house. And she's like, great, because I actually didn't want to come to your house. That works out wonderful.
And those individuals get a discount.
Yeah, right. And
just getting those discounts.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things. Like, and there's more stuff that came out today. I guess the case made it up to the Supreme Court.
Oh, okay.
Not the one that got knocked down was it was meant to get knocked down. That was. It was not really, but it was meant to, okay, how much more do we need to provide you in order for you to take this case?
Okay,
and it gave time for there's a forensic audit that happened to the Dominion machines up in Michigan.
Oh, okay. I was talking about something different. I'm sorry.
But so needless to say, there's a Supreme Court case that it's been submitted and it's on the docket for the Supreme Court to take a look at.
Okay, so
now they're all going to take a review, look at it, read the documentation, and decide if they want to take it or not.
It's good. A lot of these things have had to be brought up to light. Mm-hmm. At least we've made aware of going, hey, this needs to be looked at.
And if you just watch mainstream media, mainstream news, you're not going to hear about the realness of the things that are going on. You're going to hear what the media wants you to believe. You're going to hear it's the same thing. Facebook is the same way. You're going to read what people want you to read. So, I mean, there's a lot going on, and I'm very iffy about January. Getting to the Electoral College and all the things that are possibly going to happen there is scary. I don't know which way it goes, and whichever way it goes, it's still going to be 50% divided.
Yeah.
And if you have governors like you have in New York and you have in California that are basically pushing communist rule over the people and mandating that they close their businesses and they can't open, but not giving them money to pay their bills.
Yeah,
that is scary. That is scary that any government is able to just do that and say, you don't work, you don't work, you don't work, you don't work. None of you. You stay at home, you don't leave, you stay in your house, you leave for the essentials that you need. But we're not paying any of your bills.
Yeah, and like I said, that's a...
Landlords don't care.
Without having a plan of some sort, which sucks because you need to have a plan, but at the same time, again, I'm a great individual because I understand that the necessity of trying to control. Because, and I think we all get that. We all understand, be safe, et cetera, and whatnot.
Yes.
But doing that so abruptly without giving at least a hope of chances of his, and we're going to backtrack and we're going to delay. We're not going to charge for a while.
We're going to defer rent.
We're going to defer
mortgages. We're going to defer your electric bill, your water bill.
What does that do for the landlord? What does that do for the mortgage company?
Now you got to defer them too and help them out too. And there's just none of this has been brought up to the government to put a plan in place.
They always teach us to save up for a rainy day for ourselves.
They're just looking at the immediate future. Like the immediate, the right now, they're not looking at the long
30 days or 60 days to cure is 8 months. And now they're trying to lock down businesses in places like that. And the people are starting to fight back.
Yeah.
The people are going to stand up for themselves and say, no, I have to work because I have to feed my family. If you're not going to feed me,
someone's got to feed me.
Someone's got to feed me.
But did anybody see the video? I think somebody had forwarded from TikTok or something or whatever, but it was the police were being chased out. It was somewhere I think it was Portland. Portland? Yeah.
There's another anonymous zone or autonomous zone that got set up.
No, it wasn't that. No, but it was actually like the police were because they were trying to evict somebody from a house during pandemic, and they never came together and they were like throwing blocks and you see like police backing out of the cars and leaving, and just like I'm like, it's just come on, man.
No one's be trying to evict anyone.
You gotta leave people up to make their own decisions. That's part of
and
America.
What's an acceptable risk
Right.
for your family? Like, what are you okay with?
And
To be left up
I don't
to
want the government to pay my bills.
No.
I want the opportunity to pay my bills. I don't need to live off the government. I don't want to live off the government. I want to earn my money and pay my bills and do what I need to do. I've done everything I need to do to keep myself safe. I have not gotten sick. Nobody in our family has gotten incredibly sick. We had one person that we in our family that got it. Our close family. He got it, but it's because he was working in the hospital. He's a frontline worker.
Yeah, so he's higher risk.
He's much, but we cleared of it a couple weeks ago, and we just hung out with him.
I think I mentioned this also when we were talking a while back about Joe Arpaio was his name, the guy from Arizona, the sheriff Arpaio. Anyways, maybe I think I was talking to my mom about that. Anyways, but people got upset with him because he was mistreating the prisoners. Basically, how he would mistreat them, et cetera, and whatnot. But had he done it better? Exactly. Had he done it better, then again, there's a way of doing things, but doing them in a better way, you can get away, quote unquote, with a lot more. I'm not saying be bad about it, but 2021 is going to be a cluster still because this is our first year trying to go through. We
right now the biggest thing is that we need to get through January, and that will tell us everything we need to know based on who is going to be the president. Who is going to be the president is going to set the preface of how the rest of that year is going to go. And either way, I don't think there's 100% healing. You got 50% of the people that are going to just try. You can't make everybody
happy. Let's all be honest with this. You cannot make everybody happy.
So
the road to hell is paved with a good intention.
I don't know. Like I said, as of right now, I have a lot is going to change, and I don't think any single one of us can be like, cool. Could even try to.
I'm 100% okay with everything.
Yes. I don't think there is an answer of what anybody can fathom that everybody's just like, we're just going to wake up and go to work the next day. And yes, while that is the case.
Not in California.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Or New York. While that is the case, they're depending on who ends up being the president is going to be the level of how things are changed. So anyways, Christmas and New Year's, onward we go. That was the longest 20-minute segment of our life.
Yeah.
Rest of this goes really, really quick though. So let's have some fun because we just had a serious
trying to avoid all conversation for the last 20 minutes.
No, she's doing little work that she needs to knock out and whatnot.
Because she didn't want to talk.
No, because she doesn't.
I had to avoid 2 phone calls, so I answered it in an email.
Thank you. She just doesn't. She doesn't chime in on much of the political stuff. That's all.
No, it's okay.
She doesn't.
It's okay. But can I still cheers because we're hanging?
And Brooke's like, I'm going to talk. I'll talk to you about it, but I'm not going to say out loud.
It's not a share my opinion with everyone.
Would you rather?
Yes, it is. That's what the show is about.
Would you rather be an elf?
Not for
or a reindeer? Elf or a reindeer? Elf or a reindeer?
Well, obviously, I'm already an elf, so I don't even have much of a choice. Is that what you would
rather be, though?
Well, I don't want to be a furry animal. Yeah, I'll be an elf.
I do. I want to be a reindeer.
Okay.
You want to be a llama.
Elf.
I don't want to be short. I want to be a reindeer.
Elf, because I don't feel like
everyone loves.
Listen, I don't want to fly. I don't want to get whipped and fly.
They don't whip them.
I don't want to fly. I don't want to fly through ice. I don't want to fly through ice cold weather.
They're equipped for that. They have their thick skin and their layer of blubber and their furry hair.
Man, I'm gonna make my presents, kick back and drink some hot chocolate, eat all the cookies.
But you only work once a year.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be up. You got to condition.
How's that a bad thing?
I wasn't complaining.
No, she's saying that's why she would want to be a reindeer. You work one day.
An elf has to work forever.
All day.
Not ever. No, they're efficient.
We are mental beings.
Have you seen the wrapping zones that are set up? And then, come on, listen. I'm the technical elf. I'm automating a lot of stuff.
Like Santa.
He's ordering from Amazon.
I'm an elf manager.
Productivity is up 7,000%.
Exactly. Unlimited cookies and hot chocolate. I'm sorry, I'm there. You take your carrots.
You got it, dude.
Have carrots.
Well, I mean, yeah, she probably has all these things you can't do. Right?
Onward.
All right. So, would you like to get shopping done last minute or in the middle of the year?
Like to?
We kind of already talked about this earlier, though. So
here's the thing about getting shopping done in the middle of the year. All of a sudden,
I forget what I got,
All of
or
a sudden
someone changes their mind and
Yeah,
don't like it anymore.
exactly.
It's past the 30-day return window.
and
I guess I go with last minute.
Yeah, I'm
Because,
being
I mean,
that
there's
last minute.
Amazon and you can get it in 2 days. So
yeah,
I don't know if you've seen the pictures of the postal offices in some places like that. They're just boxes.
they're
It was a girl-
overwhelmed with.
if I ask you for
That's okay. I ordered Tyler a pair of shoes like the day
Jeez,
after
yes.
Thanksgiving, and we didn't get them till like
We just
last
got 'em.
week.
Jeez.
they went here
Like-
and here and here and here.
Last-
They were in
last
every
Friday.
city in Florida.
We got them right before we went out of town.
You could have driven down to the
That's right.
center right there. On
I know that's what I was saying. Like,
I'm
just
here
drop
to
it there and I'll get it.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Oh, it wasn't Amazon, but yeah.
Listen, if something's on my list
I'm like,
in
3
June
weeks delivery.
and I don't get it by October, I'm buying it myself.
Oh, would you rather fly with Santa in his sleigh or hang out in the Elf's workshop?
I'm going flying. That thing hauls.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the.
He
You know,
just said he didn't want to be the reindeer.
I know. Yeah,
He
because
doesn't
I don't
want to
want.
be a reindeer. He
I don't
wants
wanna
to fly in
pull-
the sleigh. Like in
Listen, I don't want to pull. I don't want to tote the fat man around. I just want to ride it. It's like,
like the Christmas Chronicles, like you're in the sleigh.
yeah,
The same.
I'm rolling
Like
in
your
sleigh. Yo.
Yeah, if I'm
I
already
might ride a reindeer.
if I'm already an elf, I've already hung out in the workshop. Take me out. Let me see the world.
Brooks a reindeer. I want to ride the reindeer.
So I'd rather be in the workshop because I don't want to like potentially fall or be afraid of
I
heights.
mean, they
or
have
get
cookies
frostbite.
and hot chocolate.
When's the last time you heard
and
of
all the
Santa falling off the
goodies.
sleigh?
How would we know?
Did you watch
it's a
Christmas
memorable-
Chronicles?
No.
Boom, boom.
Come on, dude.
Answer.
They've got Christmas
Get rid of being very
Chronicles.
depressed about movies and being Christmas. Okay, the most I see is whenever my mother has the background for Hallmark. And it's always a princess falling in love with a common person.
Okay, well, watch Christmas Chronicles. It's definitely different. It's funny. It's on Netflix. I know you have Netflix.
Okay. Whack.
Would you rather have played Buddy the Elf or Tim Allen in Santa Claus?
Thanks, Wax.
I want to be Buddy.
I'll be Buddy too.
Definitely, buddy.
That's what I was thinking.
All right.
Me just say off the wall stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm in.
Yeah.
Have you seen that
No.
first 90 minutes of our show?
The first 90 minutes, which was the first segment still.
Segment one.
Right.
Exactly. Random life questions.
What is your most memorable Christmas experience, whether it's food, presents, event, place, or decorations?
Kind of talked about that already, but
Yeah.
But I didn't tell you why I hate Christmas.
So that would be most memorable, you're right.
It is my most memorable.
yeah, I did so much traveling, and my Christmases
Just the
are
general is being at grandma's house with
Yeah.
all my cousins,
Yeah.
aunts and uncles, and the whole family.
Listen, I kind of said the one about the video game, you know.
I like that.
Just
I
pass
mean,
out all day.
I don't know most memorable, but my memorable Christmas moments are that we hop around, that we get to see everybody
Right.
all in one day. It's all sides of the family. You know,
I only had one son.
I like it. I'd like it better if they were all came here.
Literally.
But it's all sides of the family. I do remember that one year we drove across from California to New York. So
But that was fun.
that was 3 days.
I do remember my saddest Christmas.
Locked in the car with your family.
with my mom and my stepdad.
Oh.
Who don't
Who
argue
love
every chance.
To
they get.
argue every moment.
I can't save you from that one.
Like
You're
a
on your own.
banter, or they just.
I don't know. Whatever.
She starts picking, and then
Whatever
like she picks and picks and picks, and he just takes
So
it.
it's like
and
a
then
scam until
He's like, okay, I've had enough. I'm gonna start coming back at you with stuff, and then that all hell breaks loose.
Got it.
I only did the trip from Florida to New York with them, and I only rode from Pennsylvania to New York.
that was enough.
That was.
My brother was driving. I think my brother was driving my car at
Yes,
the time,
you were
so I
teaching
was
him how to
sleeping.
drive a stick shift.
I was asleep. I slept.
Smart.
Yeah, it's probably going like, okay, if something happens to me, I just want
He's learning to drive stick, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to sleep.
Mind you, I'm on a family vacation to New York with Black, and we'd only been dating 6 months. I'm going to meet his extended
The rest of my
family in
family.
New York.
Yeah.
Is it also the same time when you had that scary thing happen with the toilet in the house?
Yes, yep, that was the
That
trip.
was the same trip.
Yeah, it was the trip
What I
But
missed?
you got to meet the ghost.
where I had to meet the ghosts.
Oh yeah.
Because I met Christy that time too.
Go back to our
That's
episode with Wax, Dad, and that's a funny one.
a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still laughing at that.
So miserable story.
So
You
I
both
wake
got
up on Christmas Day and the phone is ringing. So I go answer the phone. We had 2 lines in our house, just to preface the story. We had a basement and main floor.
What are
upstairs.
those?
So phone's ringing. You know, yes, how may I help you? Because that's how we answered our phone. And hi, it was my mom. Mommy, are you upstairs? No, baby, I'm in the hospital. Oh, are you okay? Yep, they had to do surgery. My gallbladder had to be taken out because a week or so before that, I thought she was having a heart attack with the things that she was describing, and she wouldn't let me call 911. So this was a whole thing. And this
How old are you?
Yeah, elementary school.
Okay.
So this is why I hate Christmas. So as she's calling, she had already called my dad's brother, wife, and 2 kids, and they had boxed up all the Christmas presents and the meal, and mom had started the meal, and they were like walking in the door as I'm hanging up the phone with my mom saying like, your cousins will be here in a few minutes, but I'm like I didn't have time to because then the whole house just erupted with noise, and I'm just like, but my mom's in the hospital and I can't get there. Is there a Miller I can call to go see my mommy? I want to go see my mommy. So, yes, I hate Christmas.
Jeez. So you see people, trauma does exist.
Not a great reason to hate Christmas.
I don't see it. Yeah.
You shouldn't hate Christmas. It's not Christmas that did it to your mom.
But it's just the season.
Was it?
And just the depression that runs through the house. It's just so much. It's just no.
I thought you were going to
That's a
say,
bad memory.
listen, I thought
It's
it's a
not
bad
like-
memory. I thought you were going to say somebody died.
She could have.
She didn't. She's still here kicking around.
Oh, don't worry, somebody did die on mine. So
Oh, okay. Who died on yours?
Right. You, Erica's like, quick, get off the line before they make me like Christmas.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I don't want to like
I
Christmas.
don't know.
it was my pet rat. Yeah,
Okay, Master
came in-
Splitter.
I came
Splitter the
in-
elf over there. Like, okay.
I came into my room because I was going to bring in like a little Christmas cheese or something.
Oh,
And I was just there, I'm just like,
that is sad.
but I brought you cheese. And I'm like, no. So I spent like half an hour on my floor with my little pet rat.
See, that's a good reason to be.
That's like, yeah.
Also, not a reason to hate Christmas.
Not
Starved my mouse on Christmas. I guess that's fair.
Jesus.
It wasn't intentional.
Next one, please. Let's
Would have
move
been
on.
better if you. I guess you should have brought him some cheese the night before. Maybe he would have died of starvation. You murderer. All right.
How did this turn around on me so
Right?
quickly?
no.
Oh.
Frack, ask your question.
Well,
Lord.
never mind. But have you ever had a minute? Words.
Yeah, I fed my rat some cheese and he lived.
That would be Christmas Eve.
All right. So, have you ever had a Christmas miracle actually happen? Something like, ooh, miracle.
I'm sure it was not a miracle, but at the time, I felt like it was a miracle because I was probably only 4 or 5 years old. But I will never forget the Christmas that I wanted like a My Little Pony that had the wings on it, and I didn't get it. And my dad was like, "Did you search your stocking? Did you look under the tree? Like it's a small little thing, so maybe you missed it." And I was like, "No, like it's not anywhere. I didn't get it. Like
Santa.
Santa didn't bring it." And I guess later on I was looking under the tree or I was messing with something on the tree and like a present fell out of the tree and like it was in a little box. I opened it up and it was my little pony. So I don't know, like accidentally got stuffed in there from when they put all the presents on the tree because at the time I had two brothers and like mom and dad like so maybe there was presents that got like shoved up in the tree. Who knows?
And that
Or
is,
maybe my dad just hid it inside the tree and
Intentionally.
like
was
trying to like make me look for it.
and ever
So
since
I
then,
remember that and I was like, oh, it's Christmas magic.
and this is why Patty still believes.
There you go.
Right? I'm like, this is why I love Christmas.
She's alive.
Anybody else?
Did you have any miracles?
Well, I know that. Let's see. So a couple years ago, when mom ended up in the hospital basically through Christmas, and she ended up making it and doing fine. I don't know was that the time of the quintuple bypass or whatever.
Yeah, the 5
Yeah. So which is
bypasses.
you don't. Most people don't get that,
You don't
especially
live
her
through that.
age with the chronic smoking
strokes and heart
strokes
attacks
and all of
Yeah.
that stuff. So, I mean, with mom making it through all of that, I would say, yeah, that. And then the other is just finding, I think, maybe not, it's not a Christmas Day miracle, but finding out that we're pregnant with Tyler.
Yeah,
You know,
that
that's,
was like
That's awesome.
That was
beginning
the
of December.
Christmas, you know, for us it's the holiday season. So
But the miracle for us as well.
Because we got to do our announcements. We gave that out as our Christmas present, as our card announcements, because everyone knew that we were trying to get pregnant. So
that's a great gift. So
after
it
6 years,
was a fringe
After
photo.
6
We went
years,
down.
it was
Yeah,
a
we went down.
freaking amazing gift.
We went down and took photos.
Everyone was like super excited.
my only question is, who gave who the gift here?
Obviously, I gave her the gift. It doesn't happen any other way. I gave it. It was the gift that gave. I gave
Keeps
it.
on giving.
I gave it.
It's growing. It's growing. It's
It actually does
it's
keep
3.5 years old now.
I'm still giving her the gift.
With that chocolate.
Whichever way you want to go with that.
I knew he was going to regret the question.
I'm giving her the gift. Whichever way you want to
The
go
moment
with
I
it.
asked it, I knew I was going to regret the question. Anyway, so the miracle for us as well, same thing with my dad after his stroke and everything else. We spent that Christmas in 2018 and in a facility where basically, people come. He wasn't full ICU, but he wasn't able to depart yet. And same thing, where they thought he was going to be a vegetable, and now he's up and walking around. He's doing great. Yeah, trust me, that's a miracle on its own.
Yeah, it is a miracle. It is.
So yeah, so it's still thankful for that. But okay,
Yeah, I know. I'm like, okay.
That her mom was okay,
Yeah.
and that she could enjoy all the rest of the Christmases with her, even through till today.
Yeah.
You wake up and
2017.
exactly.
It happened at Christmas, and it gets better. Then that's even more reasons to be happy.
What is your favorite type of cookie?
All of them.
And what do you leave out for Santa? Like, where this was going is, do you leave anything extra for Santa other than just cookies? Do you leave him your favorite cookies, or?
So you going into my question? You just get my question? All right, cool.
Oh.
It's all right.
I did your question. That's why I was having two wavelengths here. All right.
Okay, so
Favorite type cookie?
we can answer both.
Yes.
All right, so cookie was it was really weird because we had a chocolate chip and sugar-free chocolate chip.
Sure.
I'm like, wow.
Do you have diabetics in your house?
Yeah.
My mom.
Yeah.
So I was just like, wow, Santa's really particular about his cookies. But on the special thing, anything else, we also used to leave a glass of scotch
Interesting.
because my dad likes scotch.
That's awesome.
So I'm like, wow, Santa's very grown up.
He's got a drink and fly? This dude's nuts.
Hey, he doesn't have to drive. It's the reindeer.
And he's going to Ireland tonight? In Germany? In Russia?
What did they leave out for him? That's good, but the other one's got the hookup.
So I
At least some brownies for Santa.
pre-stroke, it was chocolate chip cookies. After his stroke, it was Oreo cookies and carrots for the reindeer.
Of course. Gotta leave for the reindeer.
Oh, I forgot about them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can't forget the reindeer.
Dad loves
Oh, South America, you'd be like, oh, at dinner.
milk.
So, growing up, we always used to leave oatmeal raisin because we love oatmeal raisin at my dad's house.
Adult ruins a child.
I love oatmeal raisin cookies. I mean, I can make them on my own now with more Anyways, and then we would leave carrots, and then after we got a dog, I started leaving a bowl of water for the reindeer as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being thoughtful.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Because everyone
Growing up,
I mean, not everyone,
we always
but-
did cookies and milk. That was always
But
a
what
thing.
kind of cookies?
Probably chocolate chip, I think, from what I remember. But now, obviously, we do.
now
we do
Santa gets Reese's
Reese's peanut butter cookies.
Yep, they're already in the
that's
Great.
what-
Do you want to
that's
make
what-
another batch again?
No, it's in the, yes.
He said no, yes.
Oh yeah, we just got the free stuff, so Tyler can't mess it up until he's old enough to actually help.
Yeah.
We're just gonna give him the little ball of dough. He's gonna
Yeah.
put it on the cookie sheet, and then we can.
That's fine. That's good.
Yeah. So we'll do that, and then we've gone over to her sister's on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve, and we've gone over and either made cookies or done gingerbread houses and stuff like that. So
Just watch
and
the Christmas movie.
well, last year we did. What did we do? Gingerbread houses here with Tyler,
I think it was the week
or the
before
year
Christmas.
before? Yeah, something like that. But we had a
We're trying to talk her into
lot of fun.
gingerbread houses this year, but she's feeling a little overwhelmed with all the stuff that's going on.
So, and by the way, I know some people actually do this where they actually leave a note from Santa saying thank you for something, whatever.
Mhm.
Always.
Now, I have a good friend of mine, and I've seen his handwriting. David's his name, and I hate him because out of sheer jealousy, not because he's bad.
Right, with that nice.
Oh,
The calligraphy?
he can do like stencil like art. It's just beautiful. I'm going. Like,
I would love to be able to do that, but the time to learn it, I think, would be
yeah. Well,
too much.
I think some of it's just natural gift, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so if anybody needs, send me a DM, whatever. I'll put you in contact with my phone. I'm telling you, he's got a
This
beautiful
is a
handwriting.
great business idea
Oh,
for
yeah.
anybody. Yeah, for anybody that can write like that. For anybody that can write like that, you should start a business that you can do the replies from Santa or something
Or
like
from
that. Would be
Easter
great.
Bunny or from,
Yeah, would be awesome just to
There's
have.
friends that actually posted the address that they send to, and somebody replies every year. There's
Yes.
a friend that just
Yes, there is a business
Sometimes
out there
I
to
sent
do.
off
About
about
Santa.
Santa was.
Yeah,
I had my dad's handwriting.
All right.
Do you leave anything out special for Santa outside? I think outside of the cookies and carrots.
Last
and
year, I think we did leave him an eggnog
an eggnog drink.
with some special adult.
It's
things.
flashing.
I feel like you're not recording, but whatever.
It's flashing.
Okay, cool.
But we left him out a noggin vodka.
Noggin vodka.
Ours was whiskey. So
Onward. I don't think we need to talk about.
anything from our fridge.
Yeah, you making anything from the fridge?
I've already been getting things from the fridge.
All right, mine didn't get me one while she was up. So.
Oh, I didn't
Oh, we didn't
get one for myself either. I'm back.
Okay.
Need anything?
You know
Need
what?
anything? Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Do you need it? You need
No,
it?
I have
Yeah.
one.
You're good. Whatever.
Yep.
Were you downloading the?
Oh, jeez.
It's a picture of my son sleeping with a cat. My mother just sent it to me.
Gotcha. Trending local.
I actually already
Whatever you
talked about it, and it's just something to bring up was the Bartow Christmas Tree Lane did not disappoint this year. I actually was smart enough to follow behind one of the, what are they called? Like the tour guides
Okay.
people. So I jumped behind one of those people. So I
Now explain Christmas Tree Lane to me because we've never been.
absolutely. So in Bartow, if you go to the high school
Mhm.
and you turn left at the stop sign before going to Mary Holland Park, you turn left, you will see little arrows, green and white arrows that tell you to
This
turn
way to
here.
the lane.
Yeah, and you go around. I'm exaggerating because
Sure.
it could be 3-4 lanes, but you're intertwining with all these roads, and you can listen to radio stations. You can park in front of certain people's houses and watch Christmas movies. It's a lot of fun, and there's so many cars.
And it's multiple roads.
But it's probably 3 miles of.
Now, do they train it? Is it you're following others kind of in a train? Okay,
Yes.
so you can't just like,
guided.
it's not just a cluster F.
It's guided. It's
It
Okay.
is guided, and I think the tours start at like 6:00.
Any cost, anything like that?
Well, if
Donation
you
or
want to
If you
get
took
on,
an actual tour.
yes, because they've got the carriage rides.
If you take your own
they've
car.
got- Yeah, I get in my own truck, and we don't.
you said
pay-
carriage ride, so I think I'm kind of in that point.
Well, I thought that would be fun too, but they only had like
Sure.
X number of days, and it was like $20 per person, which is very justifiable with having a horse.
Person.
Like I get it. But I was like,
I mean, through the snow, sure.
No, that was like $100 a person. For,
No, it was for a sleigh.
but it might be a nice
I
date
don't know.
night if that's something
I don't
you guys
know,
wanted to do and could
right.
get it. Then yes, I'd watch Tyler. But
No, I
at the
would
same
like
token, you'd want to take
100%
Tyler.
taken with us. Yeah. Frank, as you take a sip.
Yeah, so I did not know about this, but there was a rabies alert in the South Lakeland area, and apparently it's expanded to where I live. So great! Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. You have
Don't pet the squirrels.
yeah, the big squirrels that have stripes on them.
Ponies.
Yeah,
Don't
so
pet
the trash pandas. But the reason why I kind of worry about this is because my parents love to feed the animals in the back of the house.
Right.
So like after we eat like chicken or something, they'll take the bones or ribs
Throw,
and
yeah.
they'll put them out there. And we actually had like 5 foxes that come out. We have a possum, 2 raccoons, and
Oh,
and 5 golden.
I'll say that.
But yeah, so great. So I have to now tell my parents no.
Like, hey, we gotta pause on this for a couple
just
weeks.
Quick.
And my thing was that there's a lot of great local places to go see lights. LakelandMom.com has a very good list of areas where you can submit your lights if you have great lights.
Which I did.
Or You can check out their list of areas, North Lakeland, South Lakeland, I think surrounding areas.
He went dirty with the LakelandMoms.com.
Stop.
It's
You
not
don't
dirty.
have to be.
It's not Lakeland Milk.
I reacted so people could see, but I didn't say anything. But y'all call me out. Not cool. Not a Christmas miracle.
Because you went, and you went straight to me, and I'm like, why would you go to me?
Domain,
Well, you
domain
are
search,
Lakeland Mom, right?
LakelandMilfs.com.
Oh, Lord. Please tell me it's taken.
Available.
Oh my God.
$8.88. We can own it.
Well, coming
That
soon.
just
I'm
happened.
so sorry to all my fellow.
Let's expand that.
Parents.
FloridaMilfs.com. Yes.
Oh, you got to be area specific then.
Florida.
Wait,
I mean,
wait.
They travel.
We can remote. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I feel like there's going to be different areas for like the Circle K feet moms, and then there's going to
Walmart.
be
No, MILFs. No, they're MILFs. Like,
there's somebody out there that wants a Circle K feet.
863 Milfs. we got all Polk County. We're
that's
good.
gross.
How did this just change so rapidly? And I want to re-apologize to everybody. I mean,
I made up my own local trending topic based on Frack. This is great. I don't know.
All right, if you guys
Any
jump in
single-
the chat and tell us what would you rather see, LakelandMilfs.com, 863AreaMilfs.com, or
I think
Florida
Lakeland
Milfs.
just
I think
made
Lakeland
I
Milfs.
like Lakeland Milfs.
I like Lakeland
When
Milfs.
863 opens it up
And I'm-
more to
But
the.
that, to the dirty, gross, like
Yeah, but
method
Lakeland, there's
bomb.
multiple
Like,
Lakelands
no.
around the United States.
Lakeland,
Oh, that's-
Lakeland Milfs and Florida Milfs. That's your two. Actually, Las Vegas Milfs is the one to own because prostitution's legal.
Yeah, it's legal there.
But I mean, here is if it's done from your bedroom.
I wouldn't doubt that it's already taken for Vegas Milfs.
This man.
Survey says
$5,000.
Man.
It's taken.
All right, we tried. So here at Frack Paddy Wack,
Vegas Milfs.
we condone working for yourself as an entrepreneur.
VegasMilfs.sex. VegasMilfs.XXX. $88 a year. You're so glad we're doing this.
Family wholesome
So-
children here.
Sorry, Mom.
So to any single mom,
See, Mom?
to any single moms out there, to any parent perhaps that is looking for extra cash, just saying.
Just saying.
We got Lakeland Milfs coming soon.
Yeah.
Fans only MILFs.
Yeah, it's gonna be straight up. It's straight up. It's like
Better
it's
buy it now.
virtual.
Virtual. You work on your
Yeah,
own hours.
buy it now before this goes viral. Thanks.
Oh, too funny. Back over to the PowerPoint.
Oh, right. Let's
Listen, if I
stay on
spend another
target.
$16
Stay
on
target.
domains, she's gonna be like, "You own 93 domains now."
We're way off.
How much?
Huh?
How much is
Huh?
What'd you say?
It'd be $8 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Yeah,
my
what?
local trending topic is the same one as the last 2 weeks. Is that Friends in Need Services, FINS, friendsinneedservices.com.
Families in our area need your help.
It actually duplicates over, redirects over to friendsinneedservices.org. But there are a lot of families that are still needing to be sponsored. I was at bowling last night, and Dad got a Facebook message from a lady, and she said, "Are you guys, still accepting families?" And he said, "It's, we're getting down to the wire, but we will do everything we can to help." And she said, "Okay." And he was thinking,
A lot of people put it off to the last minute because they think
Thinking
they
that.
can make it work somehow for their family,
Yeah.
and then they realize that they can't. It's either pay the bills or
I would be that
provide
person.
Yeah.
Christmas.
so she gets a message, and then he's like, let me know, let me know the ages and the names, and then something that they want. And she pops back with such and such 12, such and such 12, such and such 6, such and such 4, something like that. But it was
And it's-
4 kids. It was 4 kids, and that's
And
not-
it's like right in that heart of where they still believe in Santa
Mhm.
Claus and they
Yeah.
still want that Christmas magic.
Yeah.
And
And no,
Like-
no,
and understanding when you're that age, when you get to that age, you see
you
you
see
can
your
pick up
friends
that you're
getting
well, and you can pick up that
things,
you can
yeah.
pick up in the areas that your family is struggling and
Yep.
know that your family is struggling. As you start to become a teenager, you start to figure that out and go, oh wait,
and we understand chat. Everybody sometimes, we're all having difficulties.
Yes.
Perhaps. And so please, we're not saying you have to. It's not meant to make you feel bad. If you can, definitely do.
No.
Definitely.
$5,
Yeah.
$10,
Sometimes,
$20, whatever you can do. My BNI chapter, thank you guys so much. We so
They made my
far
heart happy last night.
so far $200 donated from our personal BNI chapter United Referral Partners in Lakeland. So I appreciate you guys a lot. That is going to go. Dad said he already had a family lined up that he can help, and that's really great. And it's not like he's going out spending $200 on one kid. He's not.
Yeah, this is getting
these are,
toys.
this was an entire
family.
this is multiple kids, just like the one we got messages from yesterday.
Awesome.
So very, very
His
blessed and
girlfriend
thankful.
is a great bargain shopper.
Yeah.
She goes out and gets all these gifts.
They do. They're going shopping this
Searches,
weekend, and they're going to
she
go
gets all the
shopping on Monday or
deals, like-
whatever. And yeah,
They stretch the money
as
far
far
as
as
they can go,
possible. And
Yeah.
while
So-
still getting the gift.
so friendsandneedservices.com, you can go on there and click the donate button. There is a specific product event set up in there that you can go in and donate specifically for that, or just click the donate button that's on the front page and you can donate directly. There's a Venmo link on there as well that you can just Venmo, and it goes straight over to my dad, who is the founder of Fins, and he will take it, and all of that money will go toward it to helping families in need.
So again, if you can, do.
If you can
That's
do.
awesome.
It's not,
It makes you feel fuzzy
Even if
inside.
it's $1, because that
it's
dollar could be
every
that.
single bit. Every bit. Everything. So $1, $5, $10, whatever you got. If you're gonna go buy a coffee later, hey,
Don't.
buy the coffee and then whatever. But
Round up.
round up, yeah. It's basically the same thing. Whatever, so many people don't realize how much money they actually waste.
Please let's get started talking about that.
So, but yeah,
You're gonna trigger me.
we won't go over on the financial advisor. Anyways,
Trigger me.
let's get rolling through this week in history. That way we don't run too long because it's getting late.
Yeah.
Mine's super long and my bad. But I just thought it was fitting. So December 18th in 1970, decades after the end of World War II, a Nazi doctor is on trial. Today is the judgment day in a long, difficult legal battle, but this case wasn't about war crimes. This German pharmaceutical company,
Good info.
thank you, is charged with the worst medical disaster in history. The
My
scandal, the shoddy tested and hastily approved drug made its way into the medical cabinets around the world, and a decade after its release, the reality is becoming clear, is killing babies. Who are the heroes that brought down, and how did this disaster change the pharmaceutical regulations forever? So I thought that was
Oh, a rushed vaccine that doesn't have any long-term effect tested?
That's why I chose this one next.
People are so stupid.
December 15th, 1840, Napoleon was buried in Les Valides in Paris. I don't know if I'm saying that right, I apologize. He had died in exile on the island of St. Helena after his fall from power. And fun fact about that,
Fun fact that he died.
How long after his fall from power did he die? I don't know. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, no, I think it was around like almost like 15, 20 years after, because he was actually exiled to the Isle of Elba.
Because I remember he was like in his like 40s or so. Like
Yeah,
when he was.
that was still his prime, quote unquote. But he had exiled to the Isle of Elba, which is where my family's from, and that's like northern Italy up there in that area. So like here's Italy, here's the Long Island, anyways. But then I was gonna say, well, I knew he was there, but he died in St. Helena, and I was like, where is that? And apparently, if you look at a map,
No, I'm like, isn't that in Oregon?
no,
Or
St. Helena.
yeah.
Yeah, no, apparently it's called St. Helena and Coluca, something, whatever. If you look at the map, and here's Africa and here's South America, it's an island like right here in the middle. And I'm going like, what? No, seriously, look it up on the map. So you'll see St. Helena.
Oh, wait, my bad.
And it was a weird, I didn't even know there was like land or anything between there and there.
Apparently, we didn't either.
I know, right?
Seriously.
And you just said,
Yeah, look it up on maps, and then I zoom out, you're like, where the hell is this place?
Oh, you like my zoom in because I couldn't read it?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
And anyways, my second one was also December 15th, but this is 1995, where the European Union leaders announced that the new currency would be known as the euro. So the euro was only been around since 95.
Didn't realize
wow, that is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, that's,
Sorry.
I was
That
like
is
12 years
crazy to
old.
me.
I was in the US by then.
I was in Florida by then.
I was born in Florida.
Is that our new thing?
Onward.
Hashtag.
In December 17th, 1903, the Wright brothers made their first successful flight
Oh.
by a self-propelled aircraft. So
He
I mean,
did
they
that.
weren't pushing it off the ground. It was self-propelled. So, yeah.
That's cool.
Boom. Yeah, push that airplane.
Oh, Lord. And December 18th, 1956, Japan was admitted into the United Nations.
Big steps, because that's after right after World War II. So
Mhm. Like, now you want to get along? All right.
Not too long after. Yeah.
The healing went through fast on that one.
hey, that's for their benefit.
Oh, yeah, for
definitely.
sure.
Go ahead, Wack.
December 20th, 1699, going way back. I got the oldest one of the day. All right, cool. Tsar Peter the Great changed the Russian New Year from September 1st to January 1st as part of his reorganization of the Russian calendar.
It's the
They
Gregorian
changed the damn daylight savings time too. Like
No
that?
kidding.
that's been around since the.
That's a Russian New Year.
Can they just do
I
away
know,
with
I
it?
was just
Yeah.
being.
I would love.
Well,
We like daylight savings time. We do not like the standard time, right?
Yeah, because this is the standard time, so where it gets dark by 6 p.m. Daylight
We
savings is when
like
it gets dark,
we like
dark till
this.
7. Yeah.
No, save my daylight. I need it. I need it. It's so depressing.
Depressing. Well, Tyler,
It's dark
every
at
time we
6
go and
o'clock.
get him from school, he's like, "It's sunset," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
I
buddy."
know,
Because
buddy.
normally we get him and we
Go out,
have
play, go
like
watch something.
an hour to come in.
You're
get
messing
dinner
up my
ready,
outdoor
everything,
playtime with my kid. Like,
and then afterwards we go out, feed the
Sucks.
ducks and everything
Yeah.
on the pond, and
sucks because now he's not
He
playing
has
baseball
fun.
as much and stuff
Yeah.
anymore because by the time he gets home, he's like, the buggies are out. Like,
aw.
yeah, man, sorry. Like, nothing I can do. It's Florida mosquitoes. Like,
and it
I mean, they're not super bad
and
like,
it
right when he
sucks
gets home.
because
Yeah, so
like right now we have the Christmas
you're
lights
worse.
out, so it's bright out, but in January, like there's no Christmas lights. There's nothing after that. So until what is it? March,
fifth?
May? I
Oh,
don't
Christmas lights until the 5th.
we lost him. All right, number 2, go.
December 19th, 1732. Benjamin Franklin first published Poor Richard's Almanac, containing weather predictions, humor, proverbs, and epigrams, eventually selling nearly 10,000 copies per year.
That's big numbers right there for that.
That is for
I know for
I think there was only like
17.
12,000
Yeah, I was
people.
Yeah.
like, how many printing presses were there back then? Jeez,
Yeah.
that's a lot
That's
of
a lot of copies. 2 truths and a lie.
I'm excited
We
about
will
it.
eventually do this. Get that sound.
We'll purchase it. You won't have to listen to us do it.
Right?
Or you can.
It won't be a slide. Won't be a slide.
We'll also try to get a sound effect for.
She does it often. She does it a lot.
I do. On Christmas Day, I have done a movie marathon, snow sled, ice skated.
I'm gonna say the Lies movie marathon.
I'm gonna say the lie is ice skated.
I'm gonna say ice skating.
You don't know me. They do.
Like she doesn't like Christmas. What else is she gonna do? Sit her? She gonna go Chick-fil-A?
She
But I
used to
think,
play.
but I think
I'm
she
like-
may not like
Oh,
Christmas, so she wants to go
Chick-fil-A
ice skating, like they do in the movie or whatever.
No,
so-
no, no. We do movie marathons. Like we'll buy the
Oh.
tickets throughout the day. We'll sit there for 4 or 5 movies, and yeah.
Oh, well, see, I'm thinking like in the house.
Because I don't know.
No, I mean like
No,
at the
out,
movie
out.
Okay, see, I was thinking like in the house.
Yeah, no, because it was either last year or the year before. We had messaged her. We're like, "What are you doing?
She's like, I'm
Like-
gonna be in movies.
Like, we're home or something like that. Do you want?" I think it's
Because
because
we had
Tyler was
all
a
our
baby,
Christmas.
and we had done it, and we were like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "We're at the movie theater." I'm like, "Who the hell goes to the movie theater at Christmas?" She's like,
So
"We do."
So
That's
what's
actually a tradition.
so what's the last? Snow sled or the skating?
The
Yeah.
ice skating on
Skating.
Christmas Day.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's a sled in my.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about sledding when we
and
were
I figured
talking about.
sledding is easy. Like you can just
Mhm.
like since you live and where there's snow, you just pick up a sled and
Yeah.
go down a hill.
Ice skating was never on Christmas Day because that was with the Millers, and I didn't get to see the Millers on Christmas Day.
Gotcha. All right.
Crack.
I have been in Pennsylvania, New York, or New Jersey while it was snowing.
So 2 of these are right.
Right.
I'm gonna go with
I'm
Pennsylvania.
gonna go Pennsylvania's a lie.
I also am going with Pennsylvania.
We're all wrong.
And you're all wrong.
Oh, we suck.
New
Well, I
Jersey.
just figured New York and New Jersey are so
So
close that you
that's
could have
like-
just like stepped across
Yeah,
the line.
no,
and
yeah.
like, I'm in
You-
New Jersey.
Typically, you
Technically.
park in New Jersey and you ride the bus or the train over to New York. That's what a lot of people do because the
Yeah.
parking is like,
My friend did that.
$10.
My friend used to do that. She lived working.
yeah, it'd be $10, $15 for the day versus New York is $40 a day, 50 bucks a day.
It
It's
was
stupid.
$40, and we had our hotel voucher.
Wow.
So it would have been 60
And it wasn't
or
even on
75,
New
something
Year's,
stupid.
it was
Yeah, no, it
just-
was just a day.
Yeah.
It was just it
Yeah,
was
no.
like a
I've been
July.
I've been snowboarding out in Pennsylvania before, and it was snowing then. I went to New York, and I saw snow when I was walking down on the
What the heck does
What's
this
the
have to
time?
do with Christmas,
New
Patty?
York.
Nothing, you just made it.
No,
up. You got
I
here and went,
realized
oh, I got
we were doing a show and I needed a thing, so I just made up some shit
Awesome.
stuff. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have rode
That's why I said,
a
why'd you
donkey.
download it?
I have rode a cow.
Stop
And
downloading.
I have rode an elephant.
I feel like you did this one before, but I don't remember
No,
the
I did
answer.
that. I did this one.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
She just she copied 2 weeks
I
ago.
don't, I don't remember
Where
this.
nobody knew where
Yeah.
dromedary was.
Dromedary.
Yeah.
Camel.
That's
Oh,
right. You have not ridden in it. Oh wait, no, I gotta hold that back.
Oh, I know
You have not.
I know.
Oh,
I know
yes,
you've
you
ridden a
have.
jackass before.
I'm going to say a cow because I just find that.
Yeah, I gotta go with the cow because it's not like you could have gone to plenty of circuses or something like that, or some sort of something, and the other 2 animals would
Just
have
to
been
be different,
there.
I'll say elephant.
I don't. How the hell did you ride a cow? They don't.
Jamie used to have cows.
That yeah, but that don't matter. You didn't ride them.
So what's the lie?
This cow.
Just in case.
We fed them broccoli, and I asked her if I could ride one, and she said they don't really do anything; they just stand there.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can ride it.
But at least you say I've ridden a cow.
No, she sat on a cow.
Yeah,
not
sat on a
really.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't really ride a cow. They
You don't
do
ride it
anything.
until it takes a step.
They
You're like,
have-
"Woo!"
Yeah, they stand there, and they might take a couple steps,
And they-
and that's about it.
On Christmas Day, I have gone to the beach.
Yep.
I've been in a snowball fight, or I've gone swimming.
Gone
Now-
swimming.
The swimming part, was it actually like frigid ice water?
Just gone swimming.
Gone swimming.
I was
I've
like,
gone
"Oh, swimming," 'cause
swimming.
You
said
have
on
not gone
Christmas
swimming
Day.
on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. Yeah, I don't want to say gone swimming is a lie.
Incorrect.
So it's the beaches.
I have not gone to the beach on Christmas Day.
Where'd you swim?
Back in California, when we lived there, the apartment complex, the pool would be open,
Gotcha.
and it's California, so it's
it's
just
hot.
like Florida. It's not really.
Ooh, technicalities.
It's not a
It
technicality at all.
wasn't because
No, I just figured you maybe have gone to the beach, but you didn't get in because of
You didn't
cold.
pay attention to where I've lived,
No, I know you've lived out there for a while. I know because of drum corps and everything, etc. Yes, I got you.
or I lived
Well,
there
no,
for
his dad
9 till I was 13.
San Fran, yeah, I get it. You know, in a
San
scary
Diego.
house. Oh, remember the scary
San Fran,
house.
same difference.
Thank you
Haunted
for having
house.
changed
I
this.
can't poop in peace.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
I got to this part. I go, she'll never see
I
that.
couldn't see
There's
it, so I was
nothing
like,
she's gonna read
I
on
meant
this.
to go back and change it, but I was falling asleep as
I was like, ooh, I love the backgrounds, and I knew she did the backgrounds. So
I
I'm
was
like,
falling
ooh, I love
asleep
it.
as I
But yeah, I was looking. I'm like,
I was.
Yeah, I
I'm
couldn't
off.
see it.
I can't read it.
Okay.
Frick is never gonna read this.
For those who have not figured it out by the 20th show you've watched already, colorblind.
And she needs high contrast.
Yeah, needs super high contrast. So in our little brackets, we have a bracket. Well, Patty added a pretty Christmassy
Really pretty.
background, and it looks great,
Can
but
you see it?
all of the text was white on the top of it.
It looks like your neck.
and yeah,
Oh, it does. It matches my.
Yeah, it does. It does. And it was white on the background. There was no chance that Frick
Yeah,
was
you
gonna
just
read
wanna
it.
play
So
with my
I just
balls.
added a white
I'm gonna jingle
background to
them.
the text and
Jingle
changed
them.
the lettering to black.
Lolo.
Little things, friends.
I don't want to get in trouble.
All
right, do it.
All right. So you decide bracket. So we're going with a tablet.
Oh, it's for Christmas gift. What
We're doing that
Christmas
right now,
gift
so don't
would
worry
you
about
rather
Which
receive?
Christmas would you rather receive?
Rather receive. Okay, a tablet or a smartwatch.
Tablet.
Tablet.
I got my. Yeah, I
See,
have to go.
I love my smartwatch, but I feel like this year's
I can give
upgrade
reviews.
isn't as great as like it's not as big of a jump. So
Did
We
any of us get
really need a new.
our tablet is ancient,
We have
so
a-
I'm
we have
gonna
a-
go with a tablet.
Did we have a one? We had a one,
We had
and
a
then
one,
it fell off the
it got
car
ran over. We got it
by a reindeer, and
it probably did. Have
probably did. We probably had the antlers on the
Probably
car.
I wouldn't
So,
got it.
yeah.
Tablet got ran over by a reindeer.
Tablet got run over by a reindeer. Okay, and yeah, so we really need a new. We could really use a new tablet. We're way outdated because that tablet's 10 years old.
Did anyone get the update last night for the watches?
Oh wait, no.
I did not.
Oh, I did. Yes.
So I still have an Apple Watch.
Because
One or two?
I only got like 3 hours of sleep.
Which Apple Watch do I have? One or two?
I think one.
Yeah.
What? No, wait, 2, because we didn't get them the first year they were out. We got them.
We updated her so that she uses hers all the time. I wear mine when I leave the house.
Yep.
That's it. I wear it, and it's only so I don't
I
have
wear
to
it
take
all
my
day.
phone out of my pocket.
Yep.
That's the only reason. I don't use a smartwatch
When
for
he
anything
checks
else.
his phone throughout the day, I put mine on the table and I don't check it until
Mine all comes to
silent.
my computer, so
Yeah, I'm wearing a onesie right now, so I can't check my phone. It's stuck in there somewhere, so I'm just like, great, I'm glad I have this.
So yeah, tablet. Onward.
All right, so we're gonna have a gift card to a local restaurant or a gift card to a local shop/store.
Food.
Yeah, I know where that one's going.
I gotta go with food too. I mean, I know
Because we're the fat kids. Are you?
I would love to go with food, but at the same time, we really don't get to go out to eat.
So.
We don't get to go out to eat, so it's one of those, because like Tyler's in school all day, and then by the time we get done, you got about 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour before he's like, now he knows how to tell us when he's tired. So he's like, I'm tired. I want to go take a bath. Like, he just comes out this last week and a half.
It's been
it's been great, because
like,
he comes out and he's like
we're doing Christmas lights or something.
Yeah.
And
He's using his
like,
words.
Mommy, I want my dinner. And I'm like, okay. Because I'll normally prepare it and it's ready.
It's ready, but
We just don't eat it till
So,
later
yeah.
because we're doing the lights. But yeah,
we looked in the console. We went shopping the other day.
there's so many good
We went to the outlets, as mentioned.
But they're like,
And I've got all the gift cards in there. And she pulls it up and it's like, we should probably go to Olive Garden because we have 19 gift cards to Olive Garden, but we don't know.
Since you're gonna use them, just like re-gift them. Like, hey, here you go. Here's something.
No,
No,
we
but
can't
I
do that.
want to go.
We want to go.
Okay.
It's just that we never get the chance.
Yeah, we don't really get the chance. And now with the holidays, it's even tougher. But if
Did
we
you
can,
know that they themselves actually deliver? And I don't know.
but I don't want to eat food. I don't want to.
We like the experience of going out and getting away.
No, I just.
I don't. I'd rather.
Having
get
Yeah,
the
and I'm
food
just saying.
from
Yeah,
home.
I listen. I eat home. I eat at home every night. So whether I eat food from another place or I eat the food that we made for dinner,
Right.
like, and by we I mean her, I'd rather go out and do it. We need to schedule date nights is basically the thing.
So we're 50-50
What
on
are
this.
those?
Local stores, food.
Drinking.
Drinking.
So which one am I choosing? I'm sorry. I know we talked about it, but I wasn't listening.
You said the store, right?
Oh no, we were flipping a coin.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't have the coin.
Bottle cap.
I got it. Okay. So heads is the top one restaurant. Tails is the local shop store location. I guess local shop wins.
Boom.
Support your local shops. Buy from local businesses.
There you go.
Well, that could be a twofer with food.
And,
Yeah.
and local restaurants too. So your mom, pops, they'll definitely help them out. All right, Patty.
All right. Would you rather get a new outfit or new shoes?
I got a new outfit. I'd rather get new shoes, to be honest.
Yeah, and I'm
It's shoes.
my typical. We get to this time of the year, and I always need new shoes. Now, I always need new clothes too.
You were
But
talking about the new Converse.
they're so beautiful.
They are, and I can't.
And I can't have them. Did I show you?
Yeah, they're only like in France or something.
Yeah.
Germany. I found them in Germany.
Oh,
And
Oh
then
yes,
size
that's
ele-
right. Duh, we were just
size-
hanging out. I'm like, when did I tell you?
Size
Can't-
11 and a half.
Sushi yesterday.
It's not even a 12.
Aw.
My condolences.
And Converse
found
run a
some
little bit
at
small
Lowe's.
anyways.
Yeah.
So if you go with 11 or 11 and a half,
No,
it'd be way too small.
It'll squeeze you, yeah.
Yeah. A new outfit. I do love getting clothes. Like we always tend to buy some clothes for each other because
It's nice.
I like getting new
But she's
outfits
like-
because
you can
normally
use
the
it.
only one who buys me clothes is Wack.
True.
So when he picks out something that I've shown him that I like,
it's a big deal because I like it
I
too.
feel like if he likes it too. So then I know if I wear that, then it's something that he really likes. So I'll have to go with a new outfit. I really neglect myself on shoes. I don't really own that many pairs of shoes.
That is true.
Like I have the basics. I have one
Learn
pair of
from
workout
Patty.
shoes.
Learn from
Shoes. I have
That's because I'm the female of this
One.
relationship when it comes to
I have
I was
shoes.
gonna say, I
two
think I have more
pairs of
shoes than
Converse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I have the white.
I wear the same.
I have three pairs of
I wear the
Converse.
same type.
I
I wear
have
a freaking type, but I have like
You've
8
got-
types.
two sandals.
You've got about 10 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
Total, but then all of them are in almost equally beaten down condition because we haven't gone to malls. We haven't gone to the mall to go shopping
There's-
because of everything that's been going
I
on.
probably
So
get like one or two
So
pairs of
remember,
shoes.
so remember, if you're gonna go shopping, there's nothing wrong with buying clearance. My nice pair of
Always.
my nice
Oh,
running
yeah.
shoes,
I always
the On shoes. They're usually the pair that I bought from a place. It's out there. It's a little shoe place outside of the brand new mall, Pelts.
Mhm.
Love that place because they got a clearance side in the back right,
Mhm.
and that pair is usually $139.99. I got them for 62.
Yeah, see, I won't spend over $75 on shoes. There's no way.
And my Bostonians that
No
I got,
reason.
they're usually $99. I got them for 43. I'm going, Shaw.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
pay full price for
No, we don't.
There's no point.
Like,
I have 4 pair of Doc Martens. I paid total, because usually one pair costs like 100, 140.
yeah.
For all 4 pairs that I have, I paid a total of $250 per pair for each, because I found 3 in Steinmart and 1 in Ross.
I never get this.
I love going to Ross.
Why?
Please don't close. Please don't close.
And maybe you can help me with this. Besides if they're for basketball or sports, why are Nikes 150? It's no. I think you're just paying branding, right?
Yeah, no,
you're just paying.
yeah. Same thing with Adidas. Same thing with Fila. Whatever.
Do you think the
else.
quality is there on a pair of Nikes to pay
I believe it's the
personal?
residuals. So
It's status.
for example,
For
Kyrie,
me, I feel like
I'm getting
the
a
longest lasting
buyback
pair
from
of
that
shoes.
shoe.
Right.
If Nike
New
wants
Balance.
$100 for that
They
shoe,
last.
Kyrie
I
wants
want.
$99.
Yeah.
That's
Then it's gonna be.
the dad.
But it's also
That makes sense.
Get at me, Chad. You
more
know it's
people
real.
like
You're bound
name
down,
brands
Chad.
Nike, whereas
Oh, they're not like attractive, but they last
Adidas
a long
shoes.
time.
Right.
So
My Adidas.
Adidas because they just fit
My
better.
Adidas have been the one pair of Adidas that I had was a long time ago. They were really comfortable.
Oh yeah, the
Um,
cloud foam.
And then
And then they changed their cloud
They
foam.
changed their cloud foam. To,
We saw some Adidas and they had cloud foam. We're like, yes, we found them.
Found them again.
And we touched them and they're like, hard as a rock. We're like,
That's
that's
not
not cloud foam.
Reebok had an incredible pair of the soft cushion
Mhm.
stuff. And I really like those. And then but Nikes, I can just never find a pair that are
And they're
comfortable.
very narrow
That are
for narrow.
yeah. Oh yeah, I put on a pair of 12s and it was like.
Okay.
So you can see it's
You think somebody with a size 12 shoe has
a narrow foot?
I'm a beer bottle foot? Give me a break.
We just had this conversation last night when you were talking about your shoes. I buy my shoes a whole size bigger because I like that space. So I wear a
Sure.
men's 9.5, but I buy a 10.5 just because.
Yeah, so, and real quick, Chad, you can get at me. I don't care. But when you're buying stuff like that, like for example, like Supreme, you're not buying always quality things. You're just buying the name to say that you can show off, and that's what keeps people in mediocrity because you spend your money on a $180 pair of shoes for something you don't need. You probably need to be paying your bills first before you start paying for a pair of shoes that you don't need.
$1,000 iPhone has no life insurance.
I have a friend that again she works. She's a property manager for condos and villas and stuff like that. And she's had. I think she said like one time she took like 30% of her people because they decided to buy the. I think we were talking about it one time. They had decided to buy the iPhone X or 10, whatever. And people would have to pay for that instead of pay for
Their mortgage or their rent.
Yeah, exactly. That is ridiculous prioritization. Especially if it's family. If it's me and myself, fine. I live in my car. That's
Right.
But if I have children
Family,
who depend on me, that is no longer, a call.
If I can't pay for it with cash, with all my bills being paid, then I don't need it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the same. We
That's what we got.
put things on credit cards to build credit and to have a credit score.
Yeah.
So we pay it off.
Every time
And that's what I mean by cash. Like I want to be able to pay that.
Yeah,
I want the
When
cash
I pay it
back.
off, I don't put it on my credit card.
And also, if you can afford it, that's great. I'm not talking about to you the percentage of individuals that can. If you can afford it and that's everything else is set, fine. But the majority of individuals that I know, you know who you are.
It's watching you.
Yes. So quit wasting your money.
Checking it twice.
All right. Would you rather get a collectible item or a useful household item / appliance? Appliances are expensive. Who did this? Appliances are expensive. So listen, I get a Darth Maul that was $600, or I get a dishwasher. Bitch, get my Darth Maul.
$600. How much did I need for Christmas?
You gave me the options here. How much is
I didn't say a Darth Maul.
well, how much is an appliance?
been like-
What appliance? Like a toaster?
She means like a ninja, like a $100 ninja.
Okay, so there you go. Ballpark my
Okay.
I'll take an air fryer.
$100.
This is amazing.
all right,
$100 limit here.
$100.
What would you like?
Collect.
It doesn't change his
My
answer.
answer doesn't change. No, it doesn't.
I'll take the item because I'll take something like a Ninja or like a air fryer.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and cook things and
Nah.
just use them. And
Yeah, I'm
No.
gonna go with the.
No, because I'm gonna buy that anyway.
I've never been a huge
It
collector.
sucks to say it, but I would go with the appliance
No.
because I know I'm getting use out of it.
It's
I think it was 2 years ago.
Which is
You got
fine.
me the.
I
I got a-
It's trying to get collectible too.
It's a cabinet for my hair straightener, my curling iron, and my blow dryer. And it looks like a medicine cabinet, but when you open it up, it keeps all the cords nice and it's so nice. It has a mirror on the outside, it has a mirror on the inside. It keeps everything nice and organized.
It's not to say that collectibles don't have value either, because I mean, some things all of a sudden you turn around. There's that Magic the Gathering Black Lotus card or something that sells like over $1,000, some weird things like that, or a Pokemon.
But people
card,
who are collecting things
card.
aren't selling them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, okay, so
Unless they
in that
die, their family
aspect,
sells them.
as a child, if you asked me if I wanted an appliance like a new coffee maker, because even then I drink coffee, let's be honest about it, or the picture of Michael Jordan that's signed in my bedroom, you damn right I want the Michael Jordan picture.
Yeah.
And he's still above my bed. I can see him every night.
I have value, a value of dreams.
But anyways.
All right, so what are our next?
Tablet or new shoes?
This Christmas?
I'll probably go with tablet.
Yeah, this Christmas I would have to go with the tablet because I mean the shoes I got a pair of sneakers.
Yep.
I found a comfy pair of sneakers.
Santa can take care of the shoes.
Yeah. But Santa can take care of the tablet. Tablet. $200. Your shoes, $50.
Touche.
Tablet.
So your tablet also?
Yeah, I'm tablet.
Yeah.
So my laptop turns into a tablet, so I was going to say shoes, but since I
It's touchscreen?
outvoted, mm-hmm.
That's cool.
It probably thinks my
Now
I didn't know
because he's always like,
let's not find out.
what's that?
Please don't.
All right, so what's the next two?
Gift card to local store shop. Oh my goodness gracious! Gift
more
card
water.
to local shop store or a useful household item appliance.
Ooh, gift card.
I mean, yeah, the supporting thing I get, but if you can have something like a useful household appliance, I'm going to go with that because I can maintain and keep using it. So
Yeah, I feel like eventually I'd buy it for myself. It's that useful. And if someone's getting me a gift card, it's somewhere they've been probably before and they like the stuff there. So it gives me a chance to go experience something.
I mean,
that
I would appreciate the
normally
gift card if it was to get the appliance.
Ding, ding.
Like the appliance.
And now gift card has to move on because the gift card buys the appliance. So yay!
Wait, so which one am I
There it
choosing?
is. I'm gift carded.
so gift card. Yeah.
Well,
So tablet or gift card?
Tablet.
tablet. I feel like tablet's one in here.
Tablet is a cool gift.
Yep. Tablet is the ultimate Christmas gift, people.
You heard it here from us. Frack Paddy Wack. Get a
So,
tablet.
Are we getting a new tablet?
No.
Or get,
I didn't think so.
Unless
get
you're
us a
buying me
tablet.
one.
Even better.
You buying me a
Are you
tablet?
buying me a 10-inch Apple?
Listen, actually,
I'm not.
if you guys buy us a
You buying me
tablet,
one?
we will sponsor
I'm
the
not.
hell out of you
Okay.
for the next year.
So we're buying it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Great.
After
I
the
think it's
year.
worth enough. So if you guys buy us a tablet, we'll sponsor you for the next 2 years. So
Yeah,
we'll talk
yeah,
about you.
yeah.
We'll throw you left and right. We'll help you out.
4 tablets.
Yeah, because
That doesn't- that doesn't-
Or 3.
and this is the reason that this is one of the reasons that I want a new tablet is because when we go to meetings and stuff like that, now that we've got these new computers,
But
this
they're
is big.
big.
I liked my little 13-inch
I love my
laptop.
13 inch.
I
could
love
dig
that.
in my
It was
purse
great.
and be on my way.
And it was nice because it was actually my computer that I could log in and do development changes and this, that, and the other thing. So when I went to a meeting bringing a 13-inch computer, it was perfect.
Nice and small.
Now,
like
go to lug this and I'm like, good God, if
we
I
both
just
open our computers
Is it
and someone's sitting across the table from us, like it's like it blocks their whole face.
Yeah, so if I can go with tablets are like this big now, if I could go with just
Can you
this.
code from that?
No.
No, probably not. But if I'm going somewhere that I'm taking a tablet, I'm
We're
not going
coding,
there to
we're
code.
just talking. We're just
Yeah, I'm just
Oh.
going to a meeting to go roll over a proposal or
Take notes.
something
take the
like that.
notes of
Yeah.
what they need.
Yeah, and everything else would be I'm logging into Google Drive or
I mean, I guess
Dropbox
it's
or
really no
something like
different than what I do because I can do everything that I do on my computer
Right.
at home, office,
Mhm.
or whatever. But this is just I'm driving down the road and you need me to
Right.
remote in and
Right.
okay, it's done.
that. Tablet is so much more app-based, so it does give a lot of limitations. But if I'm taking a tablet, it's because I'm going to a meeting with someone.
But you could
So
VPN once we fix that.
yes.
Okay, talk the solutions later.
I know. I'm like, we gotta go pick up her.
Our kid in
Yeah, I
30
have a
minutes.
service call in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
already. All right. Niche's business.
Here we go. So
Niche's.
We got niches left and right.
We got niches everywhere.
All these type of niches.
LinkedInMouse.com.
I'm bored.
Niches everywhere.
We take Bitcoin. We take credit
Tablets.
All right. So in the financial industry, be wise with your holiday spending. Do not go, making decisions like, do I pay for my mortgage and rent, or do I buy somebody a gift?
Remember when we sat down to do our financial plan the first time? We sit down and do it, and
It's just like
we're going down through everything, and we get down to holiday
Wow, you guys are super
Christmas.
efficient with your money. You're very well. Like,
Blah blah blah. You get down to the Christmas line, it was like $2,500.
He's like, I think you could scale back.
I think you could scale back on that. And we're like,
No,
yeah, okay,
No.
we're like, we'll tell you what you want to hear, but no.
yeah, I will tell you, yeah, sure,
At least you're honest about it.
sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you want to hear, but Christmas, no, I'm sorry.
Christmas is
Now,
our
again,
holiday.
That's
I come back to the
when we go out of the way. But
to the caveat of, if you can afford it and do it, if it's in the budget and plan,
Ding.
that's okay. If you can do it, but don't put yourself in a stressful situation where you're saying,
Right.
I got to get my kids $800 worth of gifts,
Good God,
and now I don't know if I can pay the mortgage.
nobody
next month.
needs an Xbox.
Exactly.
I bought my kid $800 tennis shoes.
What?
Our nephew asked for a $250 hat. I was
So they
like,
better make waffles.
They were the Jordan 1s that he wore.
Better be autographed.
I was like,
yeah, I was saying better be autographed. And they go in a case. He's never gonna wear them, right?
No, he wore them to when he got signed.
Oh, that's okay.
But it was a very important day.
Yeah.
So my boy was clean.
All right. Go ahead.
Anyway, so
Business.
be wise about that.
Names
Make a
for
budget for yourself. Think about it. If you need to do the envelope system. Take the cash out, put it in an envelope, name it Xmas or Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you do, and you spend that money. Have it ahead of
How
time.
the weekly savings chart. Got to pull that back.
Exactly. So you put in and said, hey, every month I'm going to save $25 in there, so that way at the end of the year you got $300 to spend, whatever it is. Be wise about it, because it's easy to swipe a piece of plastic and just go whoop, and all of a sudden, oh my gosh. and spend
So my
all this.
credit card actually has cashback
We don't
rewards, and
need
I
it, but-
stack that up for the end of the year, and that's what I use
it's
my
nice to just have it
And if
separate.
that works, that's fine, as long as you're paying off the credit card.
Oh,
You don't have to, but like,
No,
like
we
go to
don't.
a cabin and become a cabin or
It's
something.
in points.
Okay, all right. I'll move it over.
That's our savings envelope. Point.
So my cool thing that happened that most of you have heard of is the major hack of the U.S. agencies may have started with the software company SolarWinds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, that's
Yep.
not funny.
That would be the last
No,
I've
it's
heard of.
just
I would hate to be like MSP like right now, having to like sift through the patches, but I guess they came out with the patch like the very next day. So, oh, you knew about this
Mhm.
and then issued the X. Oh, okay, got it.
Political theater.
yeah. Because obviously we've noticed Google, Gmail, Google in general, all Google products have been all over the place all week.
Yeah.
All kinds of.
Just
There's all-
wonky things.
all kinds of wonky
Yeah.
things. And then when
Lots
you
of
dig
crazy.
deeper, this SolarWinds company is tied in with Dominion, which moves into the
And we're okay.
Voting
I haven't read the full thing yet. Weren't they blaming Russia for that?
listen, the US always blames Russia.
Duh. I'm sorry. Just kidding.
It's like our
always
scapegoat.
Russia.
It's our
It's still a Cold War.
it doesn't matter whether it's
Good,
Democratic or
bad,
Republican. It doesn't matter. The
Democrat.
politicians always blame Russia. Now,
Always Russia.
that's not to say that they don't have a big hand in it. You'll never know the truth.
No, yeah, of course.
But yeah,
And if you do, they'll murder you.
this whole thing with SolarWinds was pretty.
And they're trying to say that it happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
If you know too much,
it's pretty deep
they'll call
for
the specialists.
anybody that wants to get into it. We won't talk about it on here. Yeah.
Hey, you
So-
guys?
Yeah. So we are. Yes.
Very fast approaching the end.
Very fast approaching the end of the year. If you don't have a plan in place for the new year, we need to sit down and get on a call and talk.
After the new year.
But we do, you need to start thinking about your marketing moving forward and how you're going to market your company, how you're going to reach new clients, who your target clientele is, and what methods are going to work best for your business. I think that's something that a lot of people fail. They just think that
I think a big part
everybody is their customer.
of starting to plan that
No,
is
they're not.
realizing who your customer is. And yes, while you can have customers from all walks of life, there is one specific type of customer that you service
That is the
On the-
perfect
Right.
customer for you.
The perfect customer, the type of person that you normally see buying your products or services. That is who you need to seek out. You need to find out everything about them and market to them.
And
That's
Frack,
where
we've
you-
talked about
that's
this with
where
you
your
in a lot of
marketing
cases.
dollars need to go.
Yours is families. Getting you in front of families because they need to be protected for the future of their
And
family.
it's hard.
And
It's
to-
great.
It's hard to market financial planning to a
Yeah.
single woman or a single man who has no children, who has no
Yeah.
immediate
Good niche is
family.
families. And Frick, we've talked constantly that we know that, yes, businesses is great for all of that because it's multiple computers that you need to keep updated. So business owners is great who
Parental
have
controls and
multiple,
networking.
and then,
throughout-
but then families, so you can get all of that parental controls and backups so they don't lose their years of family photos and things like that. And then elderly people
especially
has
if you
been
have a
a
shared computer.
elderly people have been a great niche for you because of the fact that they're just going to push update and then they're going to, and things are going to break and things are going to get moved around with the latest updates and things like that. And they're not going to know where to go. So we've identified those 3 niches of business. And that's the thing is
A friendly person just like during
Business.
Christmas.
business owners need to sit down and figure out our tip for the week, if anything, is to sit down and figure out what your perfect
your-
clientele is and how you need to market to them.
Plan.
TBA marketing. Let your
Let your
awesome.
awesome out.
So with that, do we have a closing quote?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Holidays.
So
Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
and all those holidays and everything else. So hopefully for next week, just to let everybody know as well, we will not be having a show because hopefully you'll be spending
Christmas
it with
Eve.
your families.
Go look at
with your
Christmas
loved
lights.
ones.
Drink some eggnog. Eat some
But-
cookies, ride a
But
reindeer.
for New Year's, we will have a nice compilation for everybody from prior shows and everything else. So we hope you do enjoy that, even though it's on the 31st. Still, jump on and watch. But anyways, we love you all so much. Share, like, stalk us. We need the friends.
We hope you had fun.
So
We hope
Thank you all so
enjoyed our
much.
show.
we'll hopefully see you, if not soon, then hopefully within the New Year's. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Close us out, if you will, Larry.
All right, guys. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Sign out on social
Epstein
media.
didn't
Turn
kill
off the news. Don't text and drive. Epstein didn't kill himself.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.